Yao Yao, I used up our entire clan's resources just to help you take human form.
Stop! Chief, you provided each of the 100 Baisi infants with 2 stalks of celestial grass. Am I the only one who successfully transformed?
That's not important. Initially, I intended for you to accompany me in capturing wild beasts to help support our household income, then proceed to transform additional young beasts. But ever since you transformed, we currently owe the Grand Supreme Elderly Lord 50,000 elixirs. The peach orchard contains 80,000 immortal peaches.
Additionally, there are 100,000 immortal herbs from the Antarctic Immortal Elder. Reciting over 10,000 times every day. As the most handsome man in the 6 realms, you. What's wrong with using your looks a bit?
Our clan has its pride. In short, recently you need to capture dangerous beasts to make money. For example, not long ago, the ferocious beast Chongqi was causing chaos in the human world.
But I can't beat Chongqi!
After Chongqi was subdued, a drop of essence blood was left on a beast's bone in the human realm. The beast's bone has recently been acquired by a malevolent practitioner who has transformed it into a vow bone. You simply need to locate the vow bone and destroy it. The debts you owe have been fully settled.
Yama, the clan leader is also reluctant to let you go. However, our community faces significant financial challenges.
I'll go. Don't cry. It's just finding a beast bone. It doesn't sound that hard. I'll go as soon as I finish this peach.
There's no time to lose. Set out at once.
Chief, what does that beast bone look like?
I don't know. Go early and come back early. Now I can go ask for some more immortal pills and herbs.
Been in the human world for half a year. The shadow of the vow bone has not been seen. The food is really good. This is way better than the grass on Kunlun Mountain. Uncle Lee, no need to worry. It's going to rain soon.
Rain with the sun blazing like this. Well, Arby, that's amazing.
Elder, we were going to the temple to offer incense. Passed by here. Suddenly it started pouring rain. Could we find a place to take shelter from the rain?
Of course. Please come in quickly.
Is this aunt experiencing a general sense of weakness? A faint pain in the chest? Recently my health has inexplicably declined. Even renowned specialists are unable to identify the underlying cause. Are you aware of what's happening, young one? You have a lot of dark energy around you. Especially around the chest area. You've been cursed. Stop trying to scare people here. We just came back from the temple. Even the enlightened monks at the temple couldn't discern any signs of a curse. It's true. This auntie really has been cursed. Madam, I think we should leave. What if they try to extort us in a moment? Mind your manners. Madam, what's wrong? Please don't frighten your servant. Believe me now. Move aside. I can break the curse. If you hesitate again, this lady will die. Madam, you're awake. It really was this girl who saved you.
Yao Yao is the lucky star our whole village knows about.
Master, is there a solution to the predicament our household currently faces?
The 7th prince has the world in his heart, and naturally noble people will assist him. The lady may encounter a celestial fate on her return journey.
Could this be the benefactor the master spoke of? What's your name? Who else is there in your family? My name is Yao Yao. My family lives in a distant place. Yama, would you like to come home with me? Madam, you mustn't. Currently, the prince's informants are pervasive throughout the residence. If you take home a child whose origin is unknown, if they catch hold of this, Yama saved my life. Not a bad person. Yao Yao, would you like to go home with Auntie? Auntie's house is filled with a wide variety of delicious food, and there's a young man who can accompany you. Delicious food? Better than roasted sweet potatoes? Yao Yao wants to go. Yao Yao, this is Auntie's home. In the future, it will also be your home. Yao Yao looks so pretty. Try this freshly made osmanthus cake. It's delicious, even better than the roasted potatoes in the village. Thank you, Auntie. Your Highness, the heir has arrived. Yao Ma. This is the brother your aunt mentioned to you. His name is Yunzheng. Cousin has a dark aura above his head. It's thickest at the throat. Previously, Yunzheng was never close to others. Surprisingly, he can accept Yao Yao. Brother, would you like to go out together? Shengla, you just spoke. Brother Yunzheng's throat shows a reduction in the black energy. Regrettably, it has not been entirely eradicated.
Warning, I heard you were ill. Is it serious?
Jingyuan, I'm fine. Thanks to Yao Yao. She saved me. I want to keep her in the residence. Where is Yao Yao? Auntie, I am Yao Yao. Where on earth did she find those shape-shifting herbs? What a rip-off!
Warning, you're saying she saved you. This is a cat, and it can talk.
I am not a cat, nor am I a dog. I I'm a mythical beast. Uncle, there is a significant presence of dark energy surrounding you, even heavier than Auntie's. Are you feeling very unwell?
Recently, I have frequently felt fatigued, restless in mind. Never mentioned it to anyone. How did she know?
Warning. This time when you went to offer incense, did you inadvertently attract a spirit or creature? Jing Yuan, I trust her. Regardless of whether she is Base or Yao Yao, she is a good child. She is kind. She saved me. She also prompted Yun Zhen to speak. I trust her.
Then let her stay in the residence. Your Highness, the stone materials for palace construction, transported from other regions, have arrived near the outskirts of the capital. Please, Your Highness, go to receive them.
Uncle, I want to go with you. Your dark aura is heavy. I can protect you. Jing Yuan, let Yao Yao follow along. She is our little lucky star. Maybe she can help.
All right, but you must be obedient. No running around.
Yao Ma, remember not to speak outside. If people hear you speak, I am concerned that you may become a target for individuals with malicious intent. Understood, Mother. I can use magic to speak to Uncle in secret.
All right, let's go.
Such dense dark energy. And a pungent hostility. Uncle? Donda! These stones are not good. There is black energy inside. Using them to build a house. The house will definitely collapse.
Seventh Prince, the stones have all been inspected. We will now depart back to the capital. No, inspected again. Your Highness, the stones have been thoroughly inspected at their place of origin and found to be without any discrepancies. All the paperwork is complete. Minister Chen, it is evident that Your Highness lacks trust in you. This, Your Highness. The palace renovation schedule is tight. I've been in the Ministry of Works for over 10 years. I have never made a mistake. Please rest assured, Your Highness.
Uncle, I am not speaking carelessly. The stones indeed contain a dark aura. Something will go wrong.
The stones are crucial to the safety of the palace. There can be no room for luck. A re-inspection is necessary. If the inspection shows no errors, the main hall will assume responsibility for the delay in the construction schedule. If there is a problem, are you both prepared to face the consequences? Go unload from the cart in the back.
This is impossible. How could this happen?
So this is what you called properly verified, and the collapse accident occurs. Both you and I will be held accountable. The palace repair schedule is urgent. There isn't enough time to arrange for the transportation of new stones. At present, there are no extra funds to purchase new materials. If we fail to deliver the approved stone materials on schedule, not only will we be held accountable, however, it could also provide the Crown Prince with an opportunity to take advantage. The consequences will be endless.
Uncle, don't worry. Yama has a way.
If he finds out in advance, the Crown Prince is likely to be displeased.
Uncle, don't worry. Yama is capable of finding quality stones.
Can you really find high-quality stone?
Uncle, follow me. It's just ahead. The stones possess spiritual energy and are remarkably sturdy.
The schedule is tight. It's best to use local materials. Everyone, come take a look over here.
Uncle, these stones possess a certain vitality. They are very good stones. These materials ensure that any house built with them will not collapse.
They are very hard. The stone quality surpasses the specifications mandated by the court. Good. It is good stone. Yao Miao, you truly are our lucky star. Quick, take action immediately. Make up for the insufficient stone materials. We must prevent them from mining successfully. Otherwise, His Highness the Crown Prince is likely to hold us accountable. In the mountains, it rains a lot. The soil on this mountain is loose. When the time comes, the mountain will slide. The road will be completely blocked. Even if the stone is quarried, it can't be transported.
Uncle, that person wants to ruin the road. The stones won't be able to be transported out.
I was merely observing the unevenness of this road. I was shoveling. It was also to facilitate the efficient transport of stone materials. Your Highness?
The road was originally flat. He made it uneven by shoveling. The logs were displaced by his kicks. He is deliberately causing trouble.
Do you take me for blind? Secure him by tying him to the tree.
I was only...
Keep a close watch on him. Don't let him escape.
Yes, Seventh Prince.
How are the palace renovations progressing?
In reply to Father Emperor, the stone materials were delivered on time. They have already started being used. The work will be completed soon, Your Majesty. This time, it was thanks to the Seventh Prince. He discovered that some of the stone materials were fake. In a moment of crisis, he came up with a clever solution. He sourced higher quality stone materials to complete the project. Only then could the work proceed smoothly.
Jing Yuan handled this assignment extremely well.
Father Emperor, this time thanks to Yao Yao, your son seeks approval to take her as an adopted daughter.
So clever at such a young age. Granted. Bring her to the palace sometime and let me see her.
She caught a cold during her recent outing. Afraid of passing the illness to you, let's wait for some time.
Very well, then let her recover properly first. Read the decree.
Under the mandate of heaven, the Emperor issues the following decree. The Seventh Prince, Xiao Jingyuan, has successfully supervised the renovation of the Imperial Palace. He has been awarded 1,000 taels of gold and 100 bolts of brocade. Respect this decree.
I thank Father Emperor for your great grace.
Rise.
Yes, Father Emperor.
A bunch of useless fools. Xiao Jingyuan, let's see how long you can maintain your confidence.
Father Emperor has ordered me to oversee the birthday banquet. The theater stage is set to be completed in the coming days. I may be returning later than usual today.
The Eastern Palace has consistently regarded you as a significant obstacle. Be cautious in everything you do.
Don't worry.
Uncle, is the Imperial Palace very big and beautiful? Yao Yao has never visited the place. I would like to accompany you into the palace as well. Is that okay?
I have requested the Emperor's approval to adopt you as my daughter. From now on, you should address me as father.
Father, could you take Yao Yao to visit the palace? I will be obedient. I promise not to run around.
All right. I'll take you into the palace. Only into the palace. Afterwards, do not make noise casually. You must stay by my side.
Daddy! The man in the courtyard wearing yellow clothes is surrounded by a significant amount of dark aura. You must be careful. Do not talk closely with him.
In the palace, you cannot speak recklessly. Bad people might hear.
Daddy, what are you afraid of? Other people can't hear what I'm saying. Father, come quickly and take a look. These pieces of wood are not of good quality. They are entirely enveloped in a dark aura.
Yama, stop making a fuss. I personally verified the timber before it was brought on site. It's all top-grade Nanwu and pine. Sturdy and durable. Why wouldn't it be quality wood?
I'm not making a fuss. It's just bad timber. The black aura doesn't lie. Something will definitely go wrong.
The sound is dull. Indeed, the wood is soft. It's actually wet inside. Everyone stop work immediately. Call the responsible official here.
Your Highness, the 7th Prince. I heard the construction site stopped work. I came specifically to investigate, unaware of the situation.
See for yourself. The main beam of the stage is constructed from partially dried willow wood. It's soft and lacks sufficient load-bearing capacity. Once the banquet commences, the sound of drums and gongs resonates. It will surely collapse. As the person in charge, you dare to use inferior materials as good ones.
Your Highness must be joking. I have overseen construction projects for several decades. Never made a mistake. Willow wood is easy to carve. It's definitely not inferior material. As for wet wood drying, the mortise and tenon joints are tight. Your Highness may be overreacting to the situation.
Utter nonsense. Once the wet wood dries, the mortise and tenon joints will loosen. Civil and military officials, envoys from various countries gather to watch the play. In the event of a collapse, numerous casualties are expected. Are you prepared to shoulder the responsibility for the annihilation of your clan? Replace it immediately.
Certainly I will proceed with the replacement immediately. Replace it immediately.
Your Highness the Crown Prince. The 7th Prince discovered that the stage was constructed using willow wood. He is compelling me to replace everything. What should I do? Oh, so he does have some discernment after all. Who leaked the information? It was the 7th Prince who discovered it himself.
He was fortunate. He requested you to make a change. You just make a big show of changing.
Ensure he observes and confirms that it is completed correctly. By regulation, the project must be reported as completed 1 day in advance. As for the remaining day,
You should know what to do.
Your Highness is wise. But if something does go wrong,
if an incident occurs, it reflects Xiao Jingyuan's inadequate supervision. What does it have to do with you and me? Do as I say. If something happens, I will protect you.
yes, I obey your command.
Father, it's not good. The dark aura surrounding the stage is intensifying. The stage seems like it's going to collapse. It might even catch fire.
What? Impossible. Yesterday, I distinctly observed them replacing the wood.
Did you see it wrong?
There was no mistake. It was the upright one that had an issue yesterday. The current issues lie beneath their feet and above their heads.
Everyone leave quickly.
This stage is going to collapse.
Qingyuan, what nonsense. Sit down at once.
Father, the stage is indeed about to collapse, and it will catch fire.
Have everyone evacuate immediately.
Xiao Jingyuan, along with envoys from various nations, is present. What nonsense are you up to? Must you make the envoys of all nations laugh at Jing?
Xiao Jingyuan, stand down at once.
Father Emperor, this stage...
Run! It's going to collapse! Run! Save him!
The wood is burning.
Run.
Protect the Emperor immediately, Your Majesty. Please hurry.
The fire is expected to reach here shortly.
Father Emperor, run!
Xiao Jingyuan, this time you're dead for sure.
Go put out the fire and save people!
Running, Zhenger.
Cover your mouth and nose and follow me.
Yao Yao, keep up.
I'll lead you out first.
Father Emperor, get out of the way!
Daddy's in danger! I have to go save him!
I am actually okay. It was Yao Yao who saved me.
Yao Yao, how exactly did you do that just now?
I simply wanted to prevent my father from getting hurt. Yao Yao is capable of shielding against all negative influences. I forgot to use voice transmission.
She can speak. And just now you called her Yao Yao, your adopted daughter.
Father Emperor, now is not the time to explain. We need to get out first.
Yao Yao, follow me!
Bring the Ministry of Works official in charge before me in the main hall. During my birthday celebration, the stage unexpectedly collapsed. Numerous casualties have been reported. Could this be an act of rebellion? Speak, who ordered you to do this? I would never dare. I have been wronged, Your Majesty. Father, I believe that the Ministry of Works was executing its duties as per the imperial decree. Throughout the entire process, they adhered to the instructions of the supervising officials. The collapse of the stage this time, it is likely due to the oversight of the organizing officials who failed to maintain strict control. I request that the Emperor impose strict penalties on those accountable to uphold the laws and regulations of the court. Your Majesty, see the truth. This humble official holds a low position and speaks with little weight. Throughout the process, I dared not make decisions on my own. Verification of the stage timber construction process. The entire operation was personally overseen by the 7th Prince. I beg Your Majesty to see the truth.
Father Emperor, please discern clearly. During my inspection, I found that someone had secretly substituted the wood with inferior materials. I immediately ordered all work to stop. Ordered the replacement with premium Nanmu wood. It was this person who outwardly complied but inwardly opposed, deliberately causing chaos at the palace banquet. I request that the craftsmen present at the time be summoned to testify.
Summon the craftsmen who were present that day.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
3 days ago. Were you present at the opera stage construction site? Did you witness the 7th Prince arguing with this supervisor? Did the 7th Prince order work to stop and the timber to be replaced that day? Replying to Your Majesty. On that day, the 7th Prince dismantled the almost finished stage and reconstructed it. Today, the opera stage has collapsed.
Hearing it like this, it appears that the change in timber was due to 7th Brother. It led to the stage's collapse. 7th Brother, why did you do that?
Your Highness the Crown Prince, please mind your words.
Father Emperor, your son genuinely made the request after seeing the willow wood. Because I saw the willow wood, I ask Father Emperor to discern the truth.
Your Majesty, Grandfather, my father spoke the truth. Father noticed the defective wood. Only then did they request to stop work. It is the steward uncle who refuses to acknowledge the issue with the wood.
Still blame father for making a fuss over nothing.
Delay the construction period.
Your Majesty, the request to replace the wood was indeed made by the 7th Prince, which led to today's disaster.
Father stopped the work because he saw bad wood. It was that steward uncle who wouldn't admit the wood was wrong. He even blamed Father for making a fuss over nothing. What is the origin of this mysterious creature? Your Majesty, it was indeed the 7th Prince who requested the wood to be replaced.
It seems the 7th Prince is a fortunate individual. What a clever move to repair the plank road openly, while secretly crossing the Chenkang.
How despicable. What kind of divine creature is this little beast, that it can actually traverse time and space?
Yesterday reappears. It seems the 7th Prince is a blessed person, protected by a celestial beast. Conduct a thorough investigation into all implicated accomplices. The Ministry of Works will henceforth be managed by Jing Yuan. Ensure the Ministry of Works completes the follow-up repairs after the palace banquet.
I thank Father Emperor for your great grace. He managed to get out of even this. What exactly is that damn creature? It's actually helping Xiao Jingyuan too. Xiao Jingyuan not only averted the crisis. Guards! This won't do! Take these people. Sooner or later, the embezzlement of funds for replacing timber will be exposed. Your Highness need not worry. I do have a plan.
There is still room for further exploration in the case of the stone material transport. From now on, the Ministry of Works will be managed by Jing Yuan. Coordinate with court officials to address allegations of embezzlement against the 7th Prince. He was removed from his position in the Ministry of Works. Doesn't that mean he poses no threat to you anymore? If this continues like this, sooner or later it will be exposed that I embezzled funds by switching the timber. Have you heard? Previously, Prince Xiao Jingyuan was responsible for transporting stone materials for the renovation of the Imperial Palace, selling substandard goods as high-quality ones, and engaging in unauthorized resale. Then unite the court officials to impeach the 7th Prince for corruption.
Really? You really can't judge a person by appearances. The 7th Prince appears to have a dignified and upright character. He secretly engages in petty and unscrupulous activities. No wonder he took the initiative to replace the stone back then. Indeed. It's a deliberate act of putting on a facade. The 7th Prince, the evidence is conclusive regarding transporting palace renovation materials. Today, there was representation of inferior goods and superior ones and their subsequent character. We earnestly request severe punishment for the 7th Prince. So it was to prevent the matter from being exposed. It was deliberately done as a facade. Your Majesty, the evidence of the 7th Prince's corruption is conclusive.
I trust that Jing Yuan would not commit such an act. He should be punished the same as a commoner. We implore you to severely punish the 7th Prince, to uphold the law. Indeed, Your Majesty. Please refrain from getting involved in the affairs of the Ministry of Works for now. Wait for the Dali Temple to complete its investigation before drawing any conclusions.
Your son obeys the imperial decree.
Jingyuan. I believe Jingyuan would not do such a thing. But if I ignore it, some may say I am biased.
They are clearly in a hurry. Jingyuan.
Do not concern yourself with the Ministry of Works for now. Wait until the Court of Judicial Review investigates thoroughly before drawing conclusions. Don't be too anxious.
The innocent will prove their innocence. Health is important. They are clearly in a hurry. It was clear this time that the Crown Prince was behind the plot. Father.
Don't worry. Are there any suspicious people or items? Good. Yama can use it to track the malevolent energy.
Suspicious people? That site supervisor from that day. That day, he was clearly trying to keep us from delivering on time.
Father, I found it. The abandoned cave dwelling in the suburbs is shrouded in the heaviest darkness. It's just that this time, knowing it's the Crown Prince's plot, but suffering from lack of evidence, the black gas emerged entirely from underground.
The group has embezzled such a significant amount of silver.
If father can think of anything, this was found in the crevice between the bricks over there.
With these dirty funds and secret accounts, I wonder what else they have to say. Here are the hidden silver and account books that I have found. The notebook records the allocation of funds for stone purchases. The individuals involved have personally endorsed the embezzlement of a significant amount of silver. Seventh Prince, I found the Eastern Palace seal on it.
This was found in the brick crevice over there, with this dirty silver and secret account.
I wonder what they have left to say. This is the hidden silver and account book I found. The prince is unfamiliar with the overseer responsible for escorting the goods. Why would someone instruct him to do such a thing? Transaction marks. Crown Prince.
You know nothing about it? How do you explain this? Bring the escort supervisor up here. Was it the Crown Prince who instructed you to secretly steal and sell the Imperial Stone?
Your son is wronged. Your son is not acquainted with this escort supervisor. I did not have the opportunity to meet His Highness the Crown Prince. This seal must be fake. Taking advantage of the opportunity to transport stone materials, he bribed officials from the Eastern Palace. Guards, the intention is merely to intimidate those merchants. To report to your majesty, this humble servant is of low status. I have not had the opportunity to meet the Crown Prince.
Since he has confessed, strip him of his post and punish him accordingly. Hand him over to the Court of Judicial Review to identify his accomplices and sentence them together. Jing Yuan will continue handling the Ministry of Works affairs. I obey your decree. It was my greed and desire for profit that led me to use the opportunity of transporting the stone to bribe the officials of the Eastern Palace. I stole the seal? It was only to intimidate those merchants. I hope you will not disappoint my expectations of you.
I obey your decree. Xiao Jingyuan has repeatedly disrupted my important plans. This humble servant deserves to die 1,000 deaths. I confess my guilt. The Crown Prince's position is increasingly uncertain.
Half a year's salary is docked. The subordinate only needs to cast a spell of misfortune to entangle with the 7th Prince's fortune. Xiao Jingyuan repeatedly ruins my major plans. He is now deeply valued by the Emperor. If he remains, my position as Crown Prince will eventually be at risk. Your Highness need not be angry. I only need to cast a misfortune curse.
Is this curse reliable and safe?
Rest assured, this incantation remains invisible and undetectable. Within 10 days, unless there is an exceptionally pure and sharp force to forcibly break through. If not, no trace of the spell will be found. Your Highness may set your mind on.
What is going on? How could I have written down the key information incorrectly? My mind has been strangely unsettled today. Nothing is going smoothly. It is most peculiar.
By His Majesty's oral decree, the 7th Prince is summoned to the palace for discussion.
You were usually steady and capable, but lately your official work has been full of mistakes. Why have you suddenly become so careless?
I may have been overburdened with official duties lately and in poor spirits. I ask Father Emperor for forgiveness.
As the prince, I sent you to the Ministry of Works to set an example for the officials. If you are this rash, you cannot be entrusted with great responsibility. If this happens again, then return to your residence and be an idle prince.
I know I was wrong. Runing, what brings you here?
Daddy, Mother brought us here to take you home.
You're Yao Yao?
Yes, Daddy. I think I've eaten too many good things these past few days and replenished some spiritual energy so I can finally turn back into human form.
So Ao Yao Yao is such an adorable little girl. By the way, Ruoning, how did you know I was at the palace?
I took the two children out for a walk and passed by the Ministry of Works, thinking I would pick you up and go back together, but they told me you had gone to the palace. Why do you look so pale? Did something happen?
It's nothing. My luck has just been poor lately. A few days of rest and I'll be fine.
Daddy doesn't just have bad luck. A bad person secretly put a curse on Daddy. If it isn't removed soon, Daddy will become more and more unlucky, and he could even fall ill or get hurt.
Yo-Yo.
You say I've been cursed. Do you know what kind of curse it is?
I don't know what kind of curse it is either. Let me try. A minor divine spell. No, that's not right. A soul curse. No, not that either. A supreme evil curse. Still not it. Daddy, I know now. It's a bone-eroding curse of ill fortune. No wonder your luck has gotten worse. Yao Yao, is there a way to remove it? Of course there is. Yao Yao, don't push yourself. If you don't feel well, rest for a while. This evil curse is very strong, but I have to break it for Daddy, and I have to make the person who cast it become unlucky too.
I really do feel much better all of a sudden. It feels like the weight on me has suddenly disappeared. Thank you, Yao Yao.
Yao Yao, how are you? Why do you look so weak? Daddy, Mother, I'm fine. It's just that the spiritual energy in this human sword form is rather thin, and I used a bit too much spiritual power just now, so I can't maintain human form. I'll be fine after some rest. I remember the last time you regained human form. It was after eating 2 roast chickens and a plate of Dongpo pork knuckle. Get some sleep first. I'll have someone prepare it right away.
Today, I'm determined to impeach Xiao Jingyuan and make him.
What bad luck. So many things have gone wrong this early in the morning.
Xiao Jingheng.
I have behaved improperly. I beg Father Emperor for forgiveness.
As the Crown Prince, you are acting far too recklessly. Mind your status. Regarding the drought in the northwest, have you thought through a solution?
A solution. Yes, a solution. I believe that for the drought in the northwest, Wusu should be ordered to immediately perform rites to pray for rain.
This is the solution you came up with after 7 days of thinking? Go back and think again. Xiao Jingheng is so impetuous and improper with none of the bearing of a Crown Prince. Go back to the Eastern Palace and continue your confinement and reflection.
Your Highness, I have a clever plan that can help ease your worries.
What plan do you have?
Xiao Jingyuan is deeply devoted to Shen Ruoning. If we get rid of her, he will surely be devastated and thrown into complete disarray.
It's not that I haven't wanted to act, but Father is watching closely. If anything goes wrong, we'll be the ones punished. It wouldn't be worth it.
I have a foolproof plan. Her Majesty the Empress Dowager is in poor health now, and every palace is offering prayers and showing filial devotion. In the Empress Dowager's name, I will send notices ordering all the prince's consorts to embroider Buddhist scriptures for blessings within 7 days. When the time is up, I'll have them collected together and delivered directly to the Empress Dowager. It will be entirely proper and no one will be able to object.
What exactly do you plan to do?
I'll prepare an embroidered piece in advance, with a curse pattern that runs in reverse and signifies shortening one's life. Once I get Shen Ruoning's prayer scripture, I'll switch it in secret. That way, none of their items will ever have entered the Eastern Palace, and if anything happens, it won't be connected to us.
Excellent plan. As long as Shen Ruoning is accused of cursing the Empress Dowager, Xiao Jinghan will surely be too overwhelmed to look after anything else. We'll do it that way.
Having married you is my good fortune.
Mother, I want to pray for the Empress Dowager too. Can I help you with a few stitches? We can pray together and ask that the Empress Dowager stay safe and healthy. Yao, you're still too young and your needlework is still unpracticed. It won't be too late to do it once you're more skilled. If you pray sincerely in your heart, it will have the same effect. No, Mother, just let me try. Just one stitch, please. All right, for the sake of your filial heart, you may do one stitch. Keep your hand steady. That's already very good. Mother will reward you with a plate of Osmanthus cakes. Thank you, Mother. I'll eat more and master my needlework sooner, so next time I help, I won't slip and hurt myself. My Yao is the most sensible child. I pricked myself. Even a small blood spot can trigger a transformation. The clan leader's rule really is too much trouble.
Your Majesty, the pattern on this embroidered Buddhist scripture is strange and does not conform to the proper standards for a prayer offering. Upon closer inspection, I found that it actually contains a curse. For there to be such a disloyal and unfilial person among the prince's consorts is shocking. I ask your Majesty to investigate thoroughly.
To use the guise of prayer to curse the Empress Dowager, such malice is unforgivable. Whose embroidered piece is this?
Reporting to Father, judging by the stitching in the fabric, it appears to be from the 7th prince's residence.
Seize Shen Ruoning at once and send her to the Office of Punishments. Anyone who dares plead for her will be punished as well.
It's clearly a malicious setup, but every time I try to enter the palace, Father refused to see me. I wasn't even given a chance to defend her. The Office of Punishments is notorious. I don't know whether Ruoning has already been tortured in there.
Father, don't worry. Yao has thought of a way. There's a tiny red blood spot of mine on the scripture Mother finished embroidering. Right here. What the bad people took is the fake one. It doesn't have the blood spot.
Then, Yao, do you have a way to find the real embroidery?
It has my blood on it, so it'll be easy to find.
Yao, quickly. If we get Ruoning out sooner, she'll suffer that much less.
I know. Father, let's go this way. Father, there's a chest in this room. The embroidery is inside it.
Found it. Yao, you go home and wait first. Bring it and come with me. Let's go. Father, please look. This is the prayer scripture Ruoning embroidered by hand. Yao also wanted to show filial devotion to the Empress Dowager, so she insisted on adding one stitch and accidentally pricked her finger, leaving this tiny bloodstain. But that cursed embroidery was flawless, which clearly shows it was maliciously fabricated to frame her.
There is indeed a small bloodstain.
Father, the Crown Princess collected the genuine embroidery from the residence, yet by the time it reached the Empress Dowager's palace, it had become a fake. Someone must have switched the real and fake pieces along the way. I believe the Crown Princess cannot escape responsibility. Father, the Crown Princess merely sent notices to each household, and on the day the embroidery was collected, it was handed directly to the senior maidservant from the Empress Dowager's palace. Even if she did not touch it personally, are you saying her servants did not either? As far as I know, the maid who collected the embroidery was the Crown Princess's personal attendant. I understand that 7th brother is anxious to save his wife. But how could that maid possibly produce an embroidery piece with the same stitching as 7 sister-in-laws in such a short time?
It is not impossible that it was prepared in advance. Jingyuan. You suspect the Crown Princess. Do you have evidence?
This genuine piece was found in the Eastern Palace woodshed. Found in the Eastern Palace? Could it be that the Crown Princess really framed the 7th prince's consort?
I'd say that's almost certainly the case. If, as the Crown Prince says, the Crown Princess never touched it at any point, then how did this end up in the Eastern Palace? Bring in the Crown Princess and the maid. They will be questioned face to face.
Has it been dealt with cleanly? Greetings, Father.
Crown Princess Jingyuan says you deliberately framed Shenroning. What do you have to say for yourself?
Father, I have been wronged. I never touched the embroidery at all. How could I have framed her? Seventh brother, you must not falsely accuse an innocent person.
She is the one who hid this genuine piece.
What is going on? I had other duties to attend to at the time, so I gave the embroidery to her and told her to burn it. Your Highness, spare me. I only saw that the embroidery was exquisite and thought it would fetch a lot of money if taken out of the palace to sell. I would never dare do it again.
Enough. Effective immediately, send the imperial grandson to the Empress Dowager's palace. You are never again to interfere in his upbringing. In addition, hand copy admonitions for women and rules for women 300 times to calm your mind and cultivate your virtue. If this happens again, you will be deposed at once.
Luckily, Yao Yao was quick-witted and sensible. She remembered that trace of bloodstain and helped clear my name.
Mother said Yao Yao is a lucky star, so of course I have to keep protecting our family and not let bad people bully you.
Yes, exactly. Yao Yao has always been protecting us. That little demon girl ruins my plans every time. If we don't get rid of her, Xiao Jingyuan will be hard to deal with. Your Highness, the Crown Prince, I have an idea. I can put the refined evil poison vessel into the 3 wells most commonly used by the capital's residents. Once people drink from them, it will spread into a large-scale plague. Then we can steer the people into saying that Yao Yao is the reincarnation of a cursed star who has brought down ominous forces and natural calamities. When that happens, the people will be enraged and the court will demand accountability. The demon girl will surely die, and Xiao Jingyuan will also be implicated and punished.
Good, do it at once. Eliminate the demon girl! End the plague! As a prince, you're a coward. You don't care whether the people live or die. Are you worthy of the support they give you? Eliminate the demon girl! End the plague!
Have you heard the rumors in the capital?
I have, in reply to Father Emperor. Yao Yao has saved my family time and again. She's absolutely no demon girl.
I also do not believe Yao Yao is any demon girl. But the capital is now gripped by fear, and public resentment is running deep. Investigate the source of the outbreak at once and treat the infected people.
Your son obeys the imperial decree. Go to the various clinics first and help treat the sick. Hurry and set up treatment tents to assist the clinics in taking in patients. Understood.
Sir, wake up!
This is the disaster she brought on us herself. This plague was brought by her.
We've searched the courtyard, the corridors, the garden, and the side rooms, and Yao Yao is nowhere to be found. What do we do?
Seal off all entrances and exits to the city immediately. Have all guards split up and search street by street, lane by lane. You must find Yao Yao as soon as possible. Yes.
Yao Yao is well-behaved and sensible. She never runs off. Could she have been abducted?
Jenner knows where Yao Yao went.
Quick, follow the air and search. The 7th Prince and the 7th Prince's consort have arrived. Make way, all of you.
Yunze.
Yao Yao!
Stop, all of you. Put the child down at once.
Monsieur! 7th Prince, for the sake of that cursed star, are you going to ignore whether we common people live or die?
So what if you're a prince? You never worry about food or clothing. You only care about your own safety while allowing that cursed star to harm people.
Do it! Do it!
Hold back the crowd. Yao Yao, don't be afraid. Daddy is here to save you.
I'm better. I'm completely better. Thank you, Immortal.
Daddy, Mommy, everyone finally believes me now. Daddy, it's here. Someone poisoned the water with evil venom.
What kind of malevolence is this so detestable?
It's finally done. I think I smell the aura of Qiongqi, the ferocious beast. Daddy, this aura does resemble Qiongqi's, but it's much weaker and very chaotic, as if it has been refined by someone.
Qiongqi, isn't that an ancient ferocious beast?
Exactly, and Qiongqi was already subdued by a high deity. It shouldn't be appearing at all.
Then could this aura be connected to the source of this plague?
I'll trace the source of this aura. Daddy, this aura seems to be out in the outskirts.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Everyone be careful. Approach quietly.
Daddy, the bad guy got away.
Let me ask these people whether the plague in the city was your doing.
My lord, we're just ordinary cultivators. We know nothing at all about the plague, my lord.
You know nothing at all? This bottle contains water from the wells where the trouble started. Make them drink it.
My lord, spare us. We'll confess everything. It was the shaman Kangwu who put the refined evil poison into the wells, deliberately trying to trigger a major epidemic. He meant to frame the seventh prince while slandering Yao Yao as a cursed star, throwing the capital into panic and pushing the court to punish both the seventh prince and Yao Yao.
Divination by shamans. Could it be that evil cultivator who took the beast bone?
Seventh prince, there's a clay jar here with a lot of strange characters carved on it.
Good, we have both witness testimony and physical evidence. Return to the capital and report back. Continue the interrogation and find any leads on Kangwu.
Such vile, heretical practices. How dare they commit something so cruel and inhumane? Issue an order to put Kangwu on the wanted list.
Father Emperor, this time it was all thanks to Yao Yao that the people of the entire city were saved.
Yao Yao truly is a lucky star for our state of Jing. For her meritorious service in protecting the people this time, she is hereby bestowed the title of Princess of Yuan Commandery. From now on, Yao Yao is one of the Xiao family. Reward her with rare heavenly treasures to help restore her spiritual energy.
Thank you, Grandfather Emperor.
Jing Yuan, in this disturbance you rendered great service in protecting the people, handled matters properly, and won the people's support. You are hereby informed as Prince Jing.
Thank you, Father Emperor.
You are currently serving in the Ministry of Works. It has long suffered from the most entrenched abuses. Repairs to waterways, city defenses, and official granaries have repeatedly been done with shoddy workmanship and cut corners. There must be massive corruption behind it. I order you to thoroughly investigate the old engineering cases from the Channian years and rectify the conduct of the Ministry of Works.
Your son obeys the decree. I will not fail your majesty's trust. Thank you, little lucky star, for saving my child. Thank you, little lucky star, for saving my family. Yao Yao, we were wrong to blame you. You are the true lucky star.
Everyone, please get up. This is what Yao Yao should do. Yao Yao will continue to protect everyone from now on.
This area is full of core secret passageways from years past. With this box hidden so carefully, it must contain important files. These are all files concerning the Crown Prince. While acting in charge of the Ministry of Works repairs to the Imperial City's walls, he secretly colluded with building material merchants and siphoned off most of the project funds, leaving the wall foundations hollow and requiring repairs year after year. He also used the opportunity of solely overseeing the Jiahua projects on the northern and southern riverbanks to fraudulently claim funds and grain, diverting disaster relief and river repair silver for private use in the Eastern Palace. As a result, the embankments were built with substandard work, collapsed during flood season, fertile fields along the banks were inundated, and the people were left homeless and displaced. These are all documented cases from the Ministry of Works, irrefutable evidence. As long as these are submitted to Father Emperor, the Crown Prince will not escape responsibility for dereliction of duty, corruption, and bringing disaster upon the state and the people.
Your Highness the Crown Prince, something is wrong. Prince Jing discovered files from your earlier years in the Ministry of Works and plans to report you to His Majesty.
My uncle clearly destroyed those files back then. How can there still be archived copies? If Father Emperor sees them, I'm afraid my position as heir apparent will be impossible to keep.
Your Highness, now that it has come to this, there is no other way out. We can only strike first. Destroy the secret files and leave no future trouble.
Select a squad of death warriors at once and send them into the Ministry of Works to seize the files and burn the archive. Make sure every piece of evidence is reduced to ashes. We must not let Xiao Jingyuan take this chance to rise.
Do it.
Protect him! Quick, put out the fire!
Yao Yao, eat more slowly. Can this really help you take human form?
Mother, I need to eat a bit more so I can turn human sooner. As expected, everything Grandfather Emperor bestows is of the finest quality. Something is wrong, Mother. Father is in danger. I have to go save him. I'll go with you. Mother, stay home and look after brother. The guard uncles can take me there. Go? All right, take more men with you.
Zheng'e, you must protect your sister.
Who exactly are you people?
You dared set the Ministry of Works on fire. Aren't you afraid of having your entire clan executed?
If you want to know who we are, go ask the King of Hell!
Yao, Zhenge, it's dangerous. Leave now. Take the princess and the heir away at once.
Father, don't be afraid. We're here to protect you.
Yao, how are you?
Father, I'm fine. I'm just tired. Good thing I ate. So many heavenly treasures bestowed by Grandfather Emperor. This time I won't revert to beast form.
When we get back, we'll ask for some more. Let father hold you while you sleep for a while. Put out the remaining open flames and prevent the fire from spreading. Seal off the streets and alleyways. Do not allow unauthorized persons to approach.
Just now inside, I thought I sensed Kangwu's evil aura. He must be connected to the Crown Prince.
Rebellious son, your crimes are monstrous. You have disregarded the bond between father and son and the welfare of the state. Arrest all close associates involved at once and interrogate them thoroughly. Closely monitor the Eastern Palace and do not allow the Crown Prince to step out of it by so much as half a pace.
Grandfather Emperor, these villains are all tainted with Kangwu's evil aura. They colluded with evil beings and wanted to use dark sorcery to harm people.
These people, they are truly outrageously brazen. Not only did they openly attempt to assassinate the prince, they even colluded with dark sorcery.
Fortunately, Princess Yuan, this blessed child, was there and saved the prince.
Princess Yuan has repeatedly protected the capital and assisted in investigations, rendering great service to the realm. I award you 100 taels of gold and 1,000 bolts of brocade.
Grandfather Emperor, Yao does not want gold, silver, fertile lands, brocade, or jewels. I heard that the western regions presented a stalk of Yunshu grass as tribute. Grandfather Emperor, could you give it to me? I want to heal Brother Yunzhen's throat so he can speak.
Good child, kind-hearted and loving toward your sibling. I grant your request. Fetch the Yunshu grass at once and add 2 cartloads of precious medicinal herbs. Bestow them all upon Yao.
Thank you, Grandfather Emperor.
Yo. Will this really cure Zhenge?
Brother Yunzhen, don't be afraid. Once you finish the herbal juice, the evil aura will dissipate and you'll be able to speak very soon.
Zhenge, how do you feel?
Father, mother, don't worry. Brother, try saying something.
Little sister.
Zhenge, call me mother.
Yeah. My good child, mother. I thought I'd never hear you call me mother in this lifetime. It's all thanks to... Thank you, Yao. You healed Zhenge. You let me hear Zhenge call me mother while I am still alive.
Father, little sister.
An imperial decree has arrived! The Empress Dowager has suddenly been struck by a strange illness and remains unconscious. The imperial physicians are all at a loss. Her pulse is abnormal, as if she has fallen under an evil influence. By urgent summons of the Emperor, Prince Jing and Princess Yuan are to enter the palace immediately to save the Empress Dowager. There must be no delay.
Roning, stay at the residence and look after Yunzhen. I'll take Yao to the palace at once.
Be careful in everything.
Your Majesty.
Her Majesty the Empress Dowager is at the end of her life. Nothing can be done to save her now.
Useless. All of you are useless. What do I keep you for? If you cannot save the Empress Dowager, your entire Imperial Medical Bureau will be buried with her.
We are incompetent. We beg your Majesty's forgiveness.
Grandfather Emperor, please don't blame the imperial physicians. The Empress Dowager is covered in dark energy. She isn't ill.
Yao, I know you possess auspicious divine power and can discern evil spirits and dispel malign energy. Her life hangs by a thread. Can you save my mother?
Grandfather Emperor, the Empress Dowager is not sick. Someone has placed an evil curse on her.
Then can you break it, Yao?
The curse is vicious, so it will be difficult, but Yao can try.
Yao, don't force yourself. It's too dangerous. We'll think of another way.
Father, I'm fine. I can hold on. The Empress Dowager is a good person. We can't just let the evil curse harm her. I must save her.
Father Emperor, Grandmother would not have been cursed for no reason. I would like to take some men and investigate everywhere for clues. As expected, you have thought this through carefully. Do not alert the enemy. The color of this incense ash is wrong. Seal the incense burner and place it under strict guard. Investigate all the palace attendants in Sinning Palace and be sure to find whoever secretly switched the incense burner. Yes, Your Highness. Mother, you finally awakened.
What happened? Why did her symptoms suddenly worsen after she had clearly regained consciousness?
Grandfather Emperor, it's a chain curse. The person who cast it left a backup measure. Without disturbing the formation's focal point, they can keep casting the curse repeatedly. Daddy, take me around to have a look. Daddy, hurry! A sinister talisman is hidden in the deepest part of Liangzhuang. That's the focal point of the chain curse. Only by destroying the sinister talisman can we completely break the curse and save the Empress Dowager. If we're too late, it will be too late.
Child, my lucky little savior. If you had not risked yourself to save me, I would surely have died today.
Yao Yao is an auspicious blessing to our kingdom of Jing, protecting the imperial family and the realm. Attend me. Reward Yao Yao with 10 measures of precious medicinal herbs to help her recover.
Thank you, Grandfather Emperor. Thank you, Your Majesty the Empress Dowager.
Lies! You ruined my great plan and destroyed my spell. This is an unforgivable enmity. Once I have fully refined Qiangqi's power, next time I will make sure both your body and soul are destroyed, with no chance of ever rising again.
That little brat has won the Empress Dowager's favor, and Xiao Jingyuan holds real power in his hands. If this continues, my position as Crown Prince will sooner or later be at risk. I must bring him down in one stroke and eliminate the threat for good.
Your Highness, this servant has thought of a foolproof plan.
We can find a pretext to get Yao Yao out of the city. The official road outside the city is desolate and sparsely traveled, making it the perfect place to station dead Shu in ambush and kill them on the way.
Afterward, we'll say they were accidentally killed by bandits, and no one will be able to trace it back to the Eastern Palace.
Excellent plan. Say there was an error in the border grain transport accounts and that the military situation is urgent. Order him to leave the city tonight with a light escort to oversee it. Then arrange for the dead Shu to lie in wait in the woods by the official road. As soon as he arrives, silence him for good and eliminate the threat once and for all. Your Highness, I can secretly reinforce the area with evil energy to conceal the killing intent, so the guards around him will not detect the ambush, and this matter will proceed without fail.
By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees a major discrepancy has suddenly been discovered in the border grain supply accounts. As it concerns the security of the frontier defenses, the matter is urgent. Prince Jing, Xiao Jingyuan, is hereby ordered to travel immediately with a light party, leave the city overnight, proceed to the suburban relay station, and personally supervise the verification on site. There must be not a moment's delay, and he is to return to the capital at once to report back.
Respect this decree.
This subject obeys the decree.
Daddy, don't go out yet! Your fate is wrapped in so much dark, baleful energy. It's something deadly. There's something wrong with this imperial decree. If you leave the city tonight, bad people will definitely ambush and assassinate you.
Husband, Yao Yao is never wrong when it comes to reading fortune and misfortune. An order suddenly sending you out in the middle of the night goes against all reason. It's obviously a trap. You absolutely must not go.
It's not as if I can't see that something is off. But now that the imperial decree has been issued, if I defy it and refuse to go, that would be contempt for imperial authority. The Crown Prince would surely seize the chance to accuse me of treason, implicating everyone in the prince's household. The cost would be too great.
But you still can't go and throw your life away.
I intend to go along with it and leave the city. Since they intend to make a move, we'll step into the trap, catch them in the act ourselves, and then wipe out the Crown Prince's side in one sweep.
Daddy, take me with you. If Kangwu is there too, the god uncles won't be a match for him.
Yes, bring Yao Yao along. We'll take more people with us, just in case. I'll write to my father and ask for reinforcements. That will give us a better chance.
Huh. Then we'll take our people and leave the city now.
Take this letter at once to the residence of the Minister of Personnel and report truthfully to my father that the prince has been transferred away tonight.
This mate understands. Have the people I arranged to leave the city ahead of us all set out smoothly.
Reporting to your Highness, they had already disguised themselves and left the city in batches half an hour ago.
After leaving the city, slow down and keep a close watch on hidden places. The Crown Prince is very likely to have set an ambush along the way. Stay on guard against a surprise attack by his death squad.
Your subordinate obeys. I will ensure the safety of your Highness and the young princess.
woods on both sides are full of killers. The murderous aura is very strong.
Proceed as normal. Everyone, stay alert. Guard the carriage on all sides. Do not strike first. Hold the formation.
Stop!
Xiao Jingyuan, this place will be your burial ground tonight. Do it, leave no one alive.
They actually dared to forge an imperial decree. They planned to silence us on the road and disguise it as an ambush by bandits. Yao Yao, don't be afraid. Hold on a little longer. The reinforcements will be here soon.
I believe you. I'm not afraid. I have auspicious energy protecting me. I'll help Father fend off the villain's evil aura. We'll wait together for Grandfather's troops to arrive.
Make it quick, kill Xiao Jingyuan, and there will be a rich reward when the mission is done.
Yao Yao, stay in the carriage.
You bad man, don't touch my father!
Yao Yao, well done. Hold on a little longer. The reinforcements will be here soon.
Night Patrol, surround and eliminate the bandits. Encircle them with a whole force. Do not let a single assassin escape. Protect the prince and the princess.
Take them all back to the city. Interrogate them through the night and follow the confessions up the chain.
Yes.
As soon as I received the princess consort's letter, I immediately contacted the military patrol office and told them there were bandits outside the city. That was how I obtained troops. Fortunately, the prince and the princess are unharmed. If Yao Yao had not perceptively detected the evil aura and warned us in advance, and if my father-in-law had not rushed to our aid overnight, I would certainly have died today. The Eastern Palace has become increasingly outrageous. They actually dare to forge an imperial decree and stage an ambush on the road. This time, it is our turn to hold the Crown Prince accountable for his crimes. At tomorrow's morning court, I will report this matter truthfully to His Majesty. Father Emperor, last night I received an imperial decree ordering me to go out and supervise grain transport. I left the city overnight, and when I reached the official road in the desolate outskirts, I was suddenly attacked by dozens of masked killers. They blocked our way and tried to assassinate me. Every strike aimed to kill, intending to silence me and make it look like an accidental attack by mountain bandits. Had we not discovered it in advance, and had the Minister of Personnel not come to our aid overnight, I would already have died in the wilderness and never seen the light of day again.
Your Majesty, last night this old subject personally led more than 10 household guards out of the city. I saw with my own eyes the dead soldiers lying in ambush on the official road, and under interrogation their confessions pointed directly to the Eastern Palace. The Crown Prince has disregarded all fraternal ties. He forged an imperial decree to lure a royal kinsman away, and then cruelly arranged an ambush to kill him on the road. His nature is vicious, and he has no regard for the law. Such an heir apparent cannot command the confidence of the court, and is unfit to govern the realm in the future. We humbly ask Your Majesty to investigate this thoroughly.
I will make my own judgment, but the foundations of the state are paramount, and the court must not be thrown into turmoil. This matter will be suppressed for the time being.
The Crown Prince has acted with reckless audacity. First corruption, then attempted assassination. His character is corrupt, and he is unfit to bear the great mandate. Today, the Crown Prince's faction fought desperately to protect him. They are clearly forming cliques for private gain, and attaching themselves to the Eastern Palace for profit. If this continues, the court will inevitably become corrupt and chaotic, with endless trouble to come.
What Lord Shen said is absolutely correct. How could such an heir apparent shoulder the future of Jing? Father-in-law, there is no need to be anxious. Father Emperor already knows right from wrong in his heart. He is only concerned for the stability of the state, and is unwilling to depose him lightly and shake the foundation of the court. We need only secure the evidence and wait patiently for the right moment. There is no need to rush into argument now.
Your Highness, in court today, the Minister of Personnel took the lead in impeaching you, and the officials one after another voiced their support. Fortunately, our people argued strenuously in your defense, and that was enough to stabilize the situation for the moment. His Majesty did not pursue the matter on the spot.
That father-in-law and son-in-law are in league with each other, joining forces against me. Your Highness, since His Majesty is not willing to act against you for the time being, we should keep a lower profile for now. If His Majesty summons you, insist that the dead soldiers were making false accusations and refuse to admit anything. Once the storm passes, you will naturally be safe.
The Crown Prince's disposition is becoming more and more vicious. Forging imperial decrees and arranging an ambush to kill his own brother on the road. Every one of these acts has crossed my bottom line. But half the officials at court belong to the Crown Prince's faction. If I forcefully depose him, it will certainly throw the court into turmoil, and the consequences will be hard to predict.
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince's faction is deeply entrenched. It would indeed be unwise to confront them head-on. It would be better to warn the Crown Prince first, strip him of real power, gradually remove his followers, and proceed step by step. That would be the more prudent course.
I hope this time he will learn to restrain himself.
Your Majesty, not a drop of rain has fallen in the south for 3 straight months. The drought is now completely out of control, and the local government granaries are nearly empty, unable to sustain disaster relief. If no grain and supplies are dispatched at once, refugee uprisings will inevitably break out and undermine local stability.
The disaster is urgent and the people are suffering. I cannot bear it. I hereby order the Imperial Treasury to allocate 100,000 shy of relief grain. It is to travel by official roads throughout and be transported under urgent escort, and it must reach the disaster victims as quickly as possible. Prince Jing, Xiao Jingyuan, you are upright in character and steady in conduct. I appoint you to take full charge of escorting the grain supplies south, pacifying the people in the affected territories, strictly investigating anyone who withholds or embezzles grain along the way, and overseeing all relief matters in full.
Your son obeys your Majesty's decree and will not fail the trust you have placed in me. I will deliver every grain of the provisions to the disaster area, calm the people, stabilize the region, and never betray the hopes of the populace. At court, the loyal ministers are pressing me at every turn. Although father has not stripped me of my position, he clearly no longer trusts me. I must find another way to turn this around. Now that Xiao Jingyuan has 100,000 shi of tribute grain in his hands, this is the perfect chance to bring him down. His public support and reputation are growing by the day. If we let him continue earning merit in peace, it will be even harder to get rid of him. Your Highness, Black Wind Ridge is steep and surrounded by dense forest. It is an unavoidable passage for the convoy. We can intercept the tribute grain halfway, then deliberately leave behind a jade pendant unique to Prince Jing's residence to pin on him the charge of embezzling the disaster relief grain under the guise of guarding it. This time, everything must be handled flawlessly. Success is the only option. Failure is not allowed.
You still don't know, do you? Prince Jing volunteered to escort the disaster relief grain not out of goodwill toward the people, but because he planned to seize all of it along the way for his own gain, utterly indifferent to whether the disaster victims in the south lived or died. It is truly vicious. No wonder no one has been dealing with a disaster lately, so it turns out the prince stole the grain.
He is a prince, and everything he eats and drinks comes from the people's hard-earned wealth. Yet in the end, he does not care at all whether ordinary people live or die.
My husband is upright and incorruptible, wholly devoted to the country and its people. How could he possibly embezzle grain? This is clearly a malicious frame-up by someone twisting right and wrong and misleading the public.
Pass the order. Everyone is to strictly observe the rules. We do not enter taverns along the way, stop at private inns, or make any private exchanges with passers-by. The disaster victims in the south are anxiously awaiting this life-saving grain. The earlier we arrive, the less the people will suffer. No one is to delay the journey. Rest assured, Your Highness, we will strictly control all the troops and ensure the grain reaches the disaster area on schedule under guard, without failing the court's trust. We are about to enter the Black Wind Ridge area. The terrain here is remote and complicated. All personnel stay on alert. Guard the front and rear as we advance. Do not break formation or fall behind, and be on guard against any sudden disturbance.
Yes.
The convoy is about to enter. Once all the grain carts are inside the valley, seal off the road at both ends immediately, seize the grain, move the carts quickly, and leave the jade pendant behind at once. Leave no survivors. Finish it quickly.
Everyone draw your blades, protect the grain carts, hold the formation at all costs, and do not let the disaster relief grain be taken.
Rumors are spreading everywhere, and my husband is out there escorting the convoy on his own. The Eastern Palace is certain to act in secret. I truly cannot put my mind at ease. Mother, Black Wind Ridge is filled with the murderous aura of dead warriors and the baleful energy of hidden weapons. They are going to seize the grain and frame father. We cannot just sit at home and wait. You cannot go. Your form is still unstable. What if you suddenly change back into your beast form on the way? Mother, Imperial Grandfather bestowed so many precious medicinal herbs on me. I've taken so much this time that I will definitely be able to maintain human form.
Mother, I'll go with my younger sister. Don't worry, I've packed the medicinal herbs. I will take good care of her and protect father.
This general requests the mission and will certainly protect the heir and the princess. I will immediately muster the prince's elite guards and ride light and fast to Black Wind Ridge at full speed, risking my life to protect the prince and the disaster relief grain without delay.
Very well, you must all come back safely.
The physical evidence has been left in place. Withdraw now and go back for your reward. Move and no more talking. Hurry and move the grain carts out of the gorge. Do not let the reinforcements surround and trap us, or everything will be ruined.
Uncles, please hurry up. Father is trapped inside, and the grain is about to be taken. Let's charge in, save them, and protect the grain.
Everyone pick up the pace and protect the princess. Charge into the valley and reinforce the prince.
don't be afraid. I'm here to help you.
Pass the order to count all personnel, verify the number and quantity of the grain carts, strengthen the surrounding guard posts, strictly prevent any remaining enemies from returning for a surprise attack, and secure all relief supplies.
Father, they hid all the stolen grain in a cave on the back mountain. The place with the strongest evil aura is the granary. Let's go there now and recover all the grain.
Such a meticulous setup clearly shows that someone deliberately framed me behind the scenes. The grain is intact, and both the culprits and the evidence are here. Now let's see who still dares accuse me of embezzling the grain.
I knew you would never do such a thing.
They forged the scene, deliberately left behind the jade pendant, and set a deadly trap at every step. They intended to use the disaster relief grain to destroy me and drive a wedge between ruler and subject. The person behind this is truly vicious and despicable in the extreme.
Father, all these corpses bear the brand of the Eastern Palace. Let's take all the living witnesses back with us. I'll go straight to Grandfather Emperor and reason with him.
The disaster relief grain and supplies are safe and intact. Tomorrow I will lead the convoy south to the disaster area on schedule and distribute the rations on time. I will not delay the people's livelihood or worsen the disaster. As for the injustice and conspiracy at court, His Majesty will judge them fairly. Father Emperor, rumors are spreading throughout the capital, and public sentiment is in turmoil. Everyone is saying that Prince Jing embezzled disaster relief grain during transport. Public anger cannot be calmed. I implore Father Emperor to arrest Xiao Jingyuan at once and thoroughly investigate this grave crime of corruption.
We support this proposal. With the disaster at hand, the grain shipment missing, and the rumors seemingly well-founded, this matter should be thoroughly investigated to uphold the law of the state and stabilize the court.
I know Prince Jing to be upright in character, certainly not a petty man driven by greed. But with rumors spreading everywhere and public sentiment unsettled without solid evidence to refute them, it will indeed be difficult to reassure the people. For now, we will wait and see. No one is to be convicted in haste.
Rumors end before hard evidence, and conspiracies fail before justice. When I enter the palace today, I will expose the Eastern Palace's scheme in public, clear my own name, restore stability to the court, and give the disaster victims the justice they deserve. Father Emperor, the $100,000 worth of disaster relief grain and supplies arrived in full, not a single cart missing. Everything has been delivered to the disaster victims in the south. Although the grain was attacked and seized on the way, fortunately it was all recovered. These are the pieces of evidence left behind by those criminals. I ask Father Emperor to examine them clearly. But may I ask, Your Highness the Crown Prince, why was the ambush site located precisely on the convoy's required route? And why were forged material evidence from the prince's residence left at the scene? How would I know? Seventh brother should ask that band of thieves. That band of thieves. I have already submitted their testimony to Father Emperor. They said they were acting on the Crown Prince's orders. On the basis of nothing more than a few thieves' one-sided claims, they dare frame the heir to the throne of a nation who gave them such nerve.
Enough! So you still know that you are the crown prince of this nation? You have no compassion at all for the people, and you actually dare to seize relief grain. With such a narrow and petty mind, how could I dare entrust the state of Jing to you?
Father Emperor, I have been wronged.
The evidence is conclusive, and you still dare claim innocence? Attend me. Issue my decree. The Crown Prince is to be confined to the Eastern Palace. Without my order, he is not to leave, and during his confinement, he is not to take part in any affairs of state.
Father Emperor, I truly am innocent. Father Emperor is wise.
There are ghosts. There really are ghosts in the cold palace. If we stay any longer, they'll come for our lives.
Your Highnesses, please be careful. The evil disturbances in the cold palace are all caused by her baleful, ill-omened fate. If she remains in the palace, sooner or later everyone in the harem will suffer.
These so-called evil spirits are all the work of people. They were fabricated on purpose, with the aim of harming you. Tonight, we mother and daughter will get to the bottom of this and see who is really behind it.
Mother, please be careful. This place is full of sinister energy. Someone deliberately set up a formation and staged ghosts to harm me. Mother, get out of the way!
Mother, don't be afraid. This is an illusion array with fake ghostly shadows. A trick deliberately used by Kang Teng to deceive people. There are no real evil spirits here at all. So it really is a man-made evil array. The person behind this is truly vicious.
The only one who could set up a formation like this, and who has it in for me, is Prince Kang.
Take them to the Imperial Study at once, and leave the matter for Father Emperor to decide.
The two of you dressed up as ghosts in the cold palace late at night to frighten people, spread rumors about evil spirits, and disrupt palace security. Tell the truth about who was directing you from behind the scenes. If there is a single false word, you will be severely punished at once.
Your Majesty, spare us. We also do not know who the mastermind is.
Father Emperor, the man's sudden death clearly means he was given poison in advance to silence him, with the deliberate intent of cutting off the trail and protecting whoever is behind this.
Grandfather Emperor, it was Kangwoo who secretly did this. He removed the main focal point of the Yin gathering array, leaving only a trace of dark energy to mislead everyone. And now he has silenced the eunuch as well, precisely to keep us from tracing it back to him.
Continue the order to hunt down the evil sorcerer Kangwoo. For every extra day such a dark cultivator remains at large, the state of Jing remains in danger for one more day.
Auspicious energy purifies, the evil presence disperses.
Witch Doctor, purifying all this dark energy really is exhausting. I guess I'll have to ask Grandfather Emperor for something good to eat again.
Yao Yao is kind-hearted, possesses auspicious power, and can dispel the evil disturbances in the palace while protecting those within it. Her merit is great. Today I issue my decree to confer upon you the title of Princess Rifu, Protector of the Nation. Anyone in the palace who dares spread rumors or slander her again will be severely punished without exception.
Outwardly, the official account is that Kangwoo was causing trouble, but the Eastern Palace was certainly involved behind the scenes. I have already ordered the Crown Prince's real powers curtailed and assigned additional Imperial guards to keep the Eastern Palace under strict watch, so that he may no longer secretly collude with outsiders or interfere in outside affairs.
Well done. The Crown Prince has become more and more outrageous. It is time he was disciplined. But how did Yao Yao turn back into a little beast again? When will she be able to turn back into that adorable little girl?
Your Majesty the Empress Dowager, if I just get to eat a little more of the good things Grandfather Emperor rewards me with, I'll be able to turn back.
Is there really no more dignified way to say this than that you've eaten so much the treasury stores are almost empty? I have visited 8 countries and never once worried over diplomatic wording, yet now I'm at a loss for words in front of a little child.
Hurry up and send Yao Yao something to eat.
Well, I think turning into a person is actually rather tiring. Yao Yao is quite adorable just as she is now. I still have memorials to review, so I'll be going now.
Looks like Yao Yao will have to remain a 4-legged little creature for a while longer.
The spring examinations select talent for the state. They concern the very foundation and prosperity of the court. The chief examiner must be strictly impartial and thoroughly inspect everything in and around the examination grounds. If anyone dares to show favoritism, engage in malpractice, or leak the exam questions, they shall all be punished as serious offenders with no leniency.
I obey Your Majesty's decree. I will oversee the examinations impartially, investigate cheating rigorously, live up to Your Majesty's trust, and select worthy talent for the state. My real power has been cut back. Those opportunists, seeing that I have fallen from favor, are now avoiding me at all costs. At present, the only way is through the Imperial examinations, cultivating trusted followers from this year's candidates. Only then will we have a chance later on. Your Highness, rest assured. I have bribed the chief examiner and the proctors with a large sum, obtained the exam questions in advance, and secretly passed them to the candidates we selected. Once the examinations are over and a large number of newcomers enter the court, we will still have our chance. Yao Yao, the rules at the examination grounds are extremely strict. Stay close by my side. Do not run around, and do not disturb the candidates while they are answering.
Father, something is wrong. Several candidates up ahead are carrying identical sharp weapons. Their movements are stiff and their eyes keep shifting. There is definitely something wrong.
Keep a close watch on them. Where did this beast come from barging into the examination grounds? Guards, remove it from the examination compound at once. It is not to remain here. I am inspecting the grounds under Imperial orders. It is entirely proper and within the rules. Without even distinguishing right from wrong, you presume against your superior and try to drive it away by force. What exactly is your intention?
I failed to recognize that it was Your Highness's spirit pet. I beg Your Highness's forgiveness.
Men, search those 3 people and search them thoroughly.
Your Highness, they have been caught with the evidence on them.
The candidates were carrying cheating slips prepared in advance, and the answers match the exam questions word for word.
Very good. Chief Examiner, what do you have to say for yourself now?
Xiao Jingyuan, since you insist on ruining my plans, do not blame me for showing no mercy.
That evil sorcerer is trying to secretly destroy the evidence again. Auspicious power, please spare evil and uphold what is right.
I have been wronged. Prince Jing fabricated this and framed me. I did not dare resist. Prince Jing relied on his status and deliberately set me up.
Everyone look, the dark aura around them is exactly the same. They are all in this together. Lying is useless. Evil energy does not lie.
This man is a former retainer of the Eastern Palace. He was instructed by the Crown Prince to bribe the examiners, leak the exam questions, and plant his own confidants. I testify to this before everyone today. Every word is true.
You have repeatedly violated the law of the state, disrupted the examinations, corrupted the nation's moral order, and formed cliques for private gain. You are unfit to be entrusted with such responsibility. From this day forward, the title of Crown Prince is revoked.
The Crown Prince has already been deposed. Move the border plan ahead. Send out the secret letter and have them begin the operation.
Heavens, the harvest from the whole year's reaping has all burned away. How are we supposed to survive now?
How are we supposed to go on living?
Who could have done something so heartless? Is this not forcing our whole family to starve to death?
The farmstead has been set ablaze, as though a calamity had descended from heaven. This time, everyone must be made to believe that Yao Yao is an omen of disaster. As long as she remains, the realm will know no peace. Then popular sentiment can be turned to our advantage. The timing is perfect.
The crops being burned by this added fire must be because our state of Jing mistook an omen of disaster for a blessing, and so heaven sent down punishment. That Yao Yao brought down heavenly fire to burn the farm's crops. She has harmed the people's livelihood. She should be burned to death as a sacrifice to heaven.
Drive out the omen of disaster. Chase Yao Yao away. Give us back our fertile fields. Give us back our peaceful lives.
Sacrifice the omen of disaster to heaven and give us back our fertile fields.
Sacrifice the omen of disaster to heaven.
Give us back our fertile fields!
Yao Yao, wait for me. Good child, do not listen to their nonsense. Mother believes in you. You have always been an auspicious guardian of the nation, not an omen of disaster.
Yao Yao, you cannot go over there right now. The crowd is in an uproar. If you go over there, they will hurt you.
Mother, brother, I am not upset. If I go over there now, it will be so everyone can see with their own eyes whether I am truly an omen of disaster or an auspicious guardian who protects the people.
Very well. If you insist on going, your mother and brother will go with you.
The Prince Jing residents must hand over the omen of disaster to be sacrificed to heaven. Otherwise, there will be more heavenly punishment. Does the Prince Jing residents no longer care whether common people live or die?
Everyone, please do not shout abuse and do not panic. I am standing here now on this scorched ground, and I want everyone to see with their own eyes that I do not bring disaster. I only protect you and protect your crops.
Yeah.
It really came back to life. How could she be an omen of disaster? She is clearly a heavenly blessing sent to protect us.
There is once again an aura on this scorched land similar to that of Chongqi. Could the Azure Dragon's power really come from the Valley of Resentment?
Who said Yao Yao was an omen of disaster? How could an omen of disaster save us?
Exactly. Look at her now. She was clearly injured trying to save our crops. They actually used us to harm our lucky star. It's utterly heartless. Aren't they afraid of divine punishment?
Fellow villagers, we of the Bays clan are born with the duty of protecting all living beings. Saving these crops today was simply my responsibility. There is no need to thank me and no need to feel guilty. As long as I am in Jing Kingdom, I will protect its people. I will keep protecting everyone and will never do anything to harm anyone.
We were ignorant and foolish, misled by villains' rumors. Without knowing right from wrong, we falsely blamed the kingdom's auspicious guardian and let down the young princess's sincere heart. We beg your forgiveness, Princess Yao Yao.
By decree of the Empress Dowager, the young princess has rendered great service in protecting the fertile fields and is to come to the palace at once to receive her reward. Young princess, princess consort, let's go.
Yao Yao greets your majesty, Empress Dowager.
Good child, you've worked hard. With the power of your own life force, you restored the fertile fields, quelled the rumors spreading through the city, and protected the people so they could live in peace. You are truly a great hero of the state. I will immediately proclaim this to the realm, clear your name, and do everything in my power to keep you safe. Just look how exhausted the child is. You must reward Yao Yao with more fine things. Stay and dine in the palace today and regain your strength properly.
Yes, I will bestow extra medicinal herbs and nourishing tonics so Yao Yao can recover fully and grow rosy and healthy. Pass on my order, conduct a strict citywide investigation into the remaining arsonists and thoroughly uncover those colluding behind the scenes. Anyone who dares secretly shelter these criminals will be punished as an accomplice. There will be no leniency. We must ensure that our kingdom's auspicious guardian remains safe and unharmed. Also go to the storehouse at once and bring more lingzi and medicinal herbs to help Yao Yao recover.
Yao Yao, why don't you thank your imperial grandfather at once?
No need, no need. Look at how pale and weak her little face is. If we make her move anymore, the Empress Dowager will only feel worse for her.
Yao Yao, go to sleep early. You had ginseng and medicinal herbs in the palace today, and even ate 2 roast chickens. Maybe when you wake up, you'll be your sweet little self again.
Mother, you should rest early too. Tomorrow, keep making tasty food for Yao Yao.
All right, I promise that when Yao Yao wakes up, she'll see lots of delicious food.
Urgent report from the border!
The barbarian tribes of Gentuo and Daju have invaded, and their offensive is fierce. 2 border cities have fallen in battle. The defending generals and soldiers have suffered heavy casualties, and many civilians have been slaughtered. The entire borderline is in critical danger.
Our Jing kingdom has only just endured a drought, and the people's livelihoods are devastated. We lack the strength for war. It would be better to send envoys to seek peace, recover our strength first, and make plans for the future.
We cannot retreat before these petty barbarians. We must fight to the end. Only by showing them the might of Jing Kingdom can we crush their designs on us in the future.
Among all the civil and military officials in this court, not one of you can be relied upon. Is it truly the case that in my Great Wei realm, no one can share my burden? Will this vast empire truly be ruined in my hands?
Your son requests permission to take command and go to war. I am willing to lead the troops at once to reinforce the border. I will defend the frontier to the death and drive back the barbarians. Until the enemy is defeated, I will not return to court.
At this time of peril for Jing Kingdom, only you have shown unwavering loyalty and excellence in both civil and military affairs. You are fit for this great responsibility. I approve. Immediately dispatch the capital's elite forces, prepare all provisions and military equipment, and set out for the campaign at the earliest auspicious hour.
Xiao Jingyuan, if you lead the army into battle, you will be marching to your death. This time I will coordinate from within and without, using the barbarians' hands to eliminate you, my greatest threat. In the end, Jing Kingdom will still fall into my hands.
All officers and soldiers, hear my command. The people on the frontier are trapped in the flames of war, and the barbarian cavalry is trampling our land. Today we march out for one purpose only, to defend the frontier, protect our families, and preserve our land.
Until the enemy is defeated, we will not return to court. We will defend the border to the death and protect our great Jin.
Jinjuan, the road ahead is dangerous. Be careful in everything. I will keep things safe at home and wait for your victorious and safe return so our family may be reunited.
Father, have a safe journey. I'll help keep all the bad people in Jing City under control while I wait for you to return in great victory.
Ride out of the pass at once and make haste.
Deliver the secret letter to the barbarian main camp overnight. Inform them of Xiao Jingyuan's marching route and the time he will make camp so their main force can encircle him precisely.
Kill Prince Jing on the spot.
Understood. I will set out at once.
Mother, a villain has left the city with a secret letter. He's going to the border to collude with the enemy, set an ambush to attack Father's army, cut off our troops' retreat, and get all the soldiers killed.
Assemble the elite cavalry immediately. Leave the city and pursue the messenger. Intercept the secret letter and capture the traitor. We cannot let the hundreds of thousands of troops at the border fall into danger.
I obey your command.
Everyone, increase speed and block their route. Capture the messenger alive, seize the secret letter, and do not let a single one escape.
Yes!
How dare you obstruct the Ministry of War mission and delay urgent military business at the border? That is a grave crime punishable by the extermination of your entire clan.
Traitor to the nation, colluding with foreign enemies and selling military intelligence, you cannot escape a death sentence. You'd better worry about your own entire clan instead. Tie him up and take him away!
Search him at once.
Your Highness, we caught him red-handed. The secret letter is intact. Conclusive proof of colluding with the enemy and betraying the nation.
Secure the prisoner and return to the palace at once to see Imperial Grandfather.
Yao, what brings you here?
Imperial Grandfather, look at this. Even after being stripped of his title, the Crown Prince still refuses to behave. He was still plotting evil, got Father killed, and got those uncles who protected everyone killed too. It's outrageous. Imperial Grandfather, you must punish him for his crimes.
Unfilial son. Heartless and devoid of conscience, with no regard for family ties, the nation, or the people, your crimes are unforgivable. Guards! Seal off every entrance and exit of the Eastern Palace with heavy guards and keep the Crown Prince under strict watch. As your Majesty commands. Have the Ministry of Justice thoroughly investigate and purge all the Crown Prince's followers and close associates in the Eastern Palace. Arrest them one by one and prosecute them severely with no leniency.
Your Majesty, an urgent report has arrived from the border.
The barbarian tribes have massed heavy forces and launched overnight assaults on 3 border cities. Our troops were caught off guard and are now surrounded in isolated cities by the enemy cavalry, while our rear supply lines for provisions and transport have been completely cut off. The officers and soldiers now lack clothing and food. After days of bitter fighting, casualties continue to mount, and the entire line is holding out with difficulty while awaiting reinforcements.
Make preparations immediately. Ensure ample grain, supplies and weapons, and urgently dispatch reinforcements to relieve the border.
Although the Crown Prince has lost power, he is still useful in dealing with the Kingdom of Jing. Send word to Liu Ruowei. Have her find a way to keep Shen Runing and Yao tied down. They must not be allowed to interfere in border military affairs again.
Her Majesty the Empress Dowager is physically weakened and emotionally distressed, and the lingering toxic influence has not yet been fully cleared. She must on no account overexert herself mentally or worry excessively, and must rest quietly to recover.
Otherwise, her condition could easily worsen and damage her vital energy at the root.
Pass down the order. Prepare a banquet and invite the consorts of the inner palace and the titled ladies of the court. Let it be lively and at the same time help steady people's hearts. Lately, Your Highness has managed both the internal and external affairs of the residence with thoroughness and propriety. You are modest, gentle and generous, truly a model for women of our generation, and deeply admirable.
You are too kind, madam. I am only keeping to my duties and living my days in peace. Today, the Empress Dowager has hosted this banquet, so everyone should simply enjoy themselves and chat freely. There is no need for excessive formality. Why is it that Shen Runing is celebrated everywhere and fawned over by everyone, while I had to plead for so long just to be allowed out to attend this banquet, and now I am constrained at every turn and ignored by all? I truly cannot accept it.
Your Highness, please calm your anger. There are too many people and too many eyes here. Do not lose your composure, or others may seize on it and cause needless trouble.
Let's see how smart you can stay. Once this tea is drunk today, it will slowly erode the internal organs and meridians, making a person weaker and weaker by the day until they suddenly die for no apparent reason. Enjoy it.
It's an evil poison. Someone is trying to harm Mother. Mother, do not drink it. This cup of tea is poisoned. Someone deliberately means to harm you.
Yao Yao, do you know who poisoned it to harm your mother?
It was her!
How can you, a little girl, make such baseless accusations? I was so far away from your mother. How could I possibly have poisoned her?
Everyone, look! The evil aura does not lie. Only someone who has handled poison would bear traces of its toxic aura. It was you. You secretly put a hidden poison in the tea to harm my mother.
Imperial Grandmother, you must stand up for me. I truly did not poison Princess Consort Jing.
There is no need to put on this pitiful act any longer. You poisoned a royal princess consort in public with no regard for palace rules or basic human decency. Guards, send Liu Runing to the cold palace at once.
A complete waste, jeopardizing the whole plan. Abandon them. Next, it will be the very foundation of the Eastern Demon capital's turn.
Princess Consort, the prince is trapped in an isolated city. Food and military supplies are exhausted. The number of wounded is surging, and the barbarians are assaulting the gates day and night. The defenders are utterly exhausted, and the city could fall at any moment.
Immediately take stock of quality rations, healing herbs, and cold weather cotton clothing. Assemble an escort convoy as well, and assign elite guards to protect it along the way. Depart at dawn tomorrow without fail. We must arrive before the city falls. I always treated you with courtesy and respect, never showing you the slightest disrespect. Yet you are narrow-minded and consumed by jealousy, repeatedly stirring up trouble for no reason, colluding with villains, and poisoning yourself.
This is bad, my lady! The Crown Prince's poisoning has been discovered, and the Crown Princess has been sent to the Cold Palace by the Empress Dowager.
Useless at accomplishing anything, but more than capable of ruining things. Completely unreliable when it matters most.
Now even I am being dragged down by you completely.
I'm trapped in the mire now. Take this elixir. Once you die, the Crown Prince will be utterly broken and driven to desperation. He will have no choice but to resist the court with everything he has, and only then will we have a chance to turn things around and seize power. This is the only fate you have left.
So she wants to kill Liu Ruwei to manipulate the Crown Prince.
Your Highness, the Crown Princess died suddenly in the Cold Palace, yet His Majesty and the Empress Dowager so openly favor Prince Jing's household, relying only on Yao Yao's side of the story.
The Empress Dowager did not even investigate and directly consigned the Crown Princess to the Cold Palace. Shen Runing, Yao Yao, you drove Ruwei to her death. This hatred is irreconcilable.
Your Highness, the woman you loved has died a tragic death, and you are as good as under house arrest. Rather than endure this, you should rise up, seize power, take the palace, and bring the court under your control.
Once power is in your hands, you can personally avenge this blood debt and reclaim the crown and realm that should have been yours.
Father Emperor, Grandmother, how can you be so partial? What belongs to me, I will take back with my own hands.
The border is in imminent danger, and my husband is holding the line alone to the death. We must hold fast. We must keep the capital secure. We absolutely cannot allow Kang Ying and the Crown Prince to stir up trouble in the rear and leave us under attack from both front and back.
We worship heaven, earth, and our ancestors, praying that our land remain unharmed, the border forever at peace, and the people safe year after year.
Today, at this grand sacrificial ceremony, with the multitudes gathered, timing and advantage are both on my side. This is the moment to kill the sovereign and seize power.
Protect His Majesty! The Black Miasma attacked! His Majesty has collapsed! Protect His Majesty at once!
Blend into the crowd and tell everyone that Yao Yao tried to kill the Emperor. Say that the power of Bays lost control and drew in evil spirits to harm His Majesty and incite the officials to seize Yao Yao.
Yao Yao entered the Imperial Ancestral Temple and provoked the Ancestors' wrath, bringing down evil spirits. Now even His Majesty's life hangs in the balance because of her evil aura!
Kill the evil creature and protect Jing!
Kill the evil creature and protect our state of Jing!
Great-grandfather Emperor must not die, otherwise Jing will fall into chaos. People will start fighting, and many will die. Daddy won't be able to come back either. I'm a little lucky star. I have to save everyone. We of the Bays clan were born to protect all living people under heaven.
I did not try to kill the Emperor.
Evil spirits are causing havoc and harming people. Today I will break this formation and save His Majesty, protect the Emperor, and protect the people of Jing.
What on earth is going on? Why is there so much black miasma? It's evil spirits! Don't worry about that now! Run!
Great-grandfather Emperor, don't be afraid. I'll protect you. I'll definitely save you. I will never let the evil spirits harm you in the slightest.
Traitors are staging a rebellion at the Imperial Ancestral Temple, and Father Emperor is in danger. If we are even a moment late, the entire capital will be thrown into chaos. Follow me and race back to the capital at all costs to rescue the Sovereign. Move!
Everyone, do not run in panic. Slowly retreat to the corridor.
Guards, hold all approaches. Strictly prevent bystanders from breaking in. Secure the scene, and wait while I break the formation and save His Majesty.
Anyone who stands in my way will die.
Xiao Jing and Yao Yao, you ruined my grand plan. Today I will reduce you both to ashes.
My resolve to protect the people will not waver. The fate of Jing's land and realm will not be extinguished. This evil formation will be broken, and the wicked will surely be defeated.
Chaos across the realm! Jing's calamity has only just begun. None of you will escape it.
Unfilial son, all those years I spent carefully cultivating, you were wasted. Your ambition knows no bounds. You have brought calamity upon the nation and its people, and failed the realm and the common folk. Issue the decree at once. Strip Xiao Jingheng of his position as Crown Prince. Give him this cup of poisoned wine and carry out the sentence today, as a warning to others.
Your Majesty is wise. Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! Long live the Emperor! A red comet, an omen of great calamity!
Nursery rhymes are being sung throughout the city, and fake portraits with a green face and fangs have been posted everywhere. They say Yao Yao is a man-eating beast, a bringer of disaster descended upon the world, throwing Jing into chaos, driving the people from their homes and shaking public confidence. I want to see whether the people you protect will protect you in return.
A false auspice, a true calamity. The Baize's true form harbors malice and resentment.
With one fire, the fields are destroyed.
The moment it appears, human lives become worthless. Even the sovereign is in peril.
The family and the state are in chaos. The disaster star bears the world's resentment.
No wonder disasters have been constant lately. It turns out this baleful star, this vicious beast, is behind it.
If we let her live, the entire city will suffer.
Everyone, please calm down. Yao Yao is not a disaster star. She is a lucky star.
Have you all forgotten how she saved the crops, saved the Empress Dowager, saved the Emperor, and protected the entire city? Yao Yao is kind-hearted to the core and has risked her life time and again to protect everyone in the city. She's a blessed savior, not a disaster star.
Please do not be swayed by villains' instigation and harm the innocent by mistake.
Mother, their minds have only been corrupted by foul, evil energy. I have a way to bring them back to their senses.
Yao Yao, be careful.
A pack of ignorant mortals. Just the slightest favor is enough to make them twist right and wrong. Today I will personally kill this cursed offspring of the Baizhi and completely sever this so-called auspicious guardian of the state.
Mother, do not be afraid. Today I will no longer suppress my bloodline. Before everyone here, I will eliminate the evil and protect all living souls in the capital.
This is what Yao Yao truly looks like. Take this evil cultivator who has brought disaster upon the nation and its people to the imperial prison and await His Majesty's judgment.
Yes, Your Highness. So an auspicious beast has descended to protect our state of Jing. We actually mistook an auspicious beast for a vicious one. We were fools. We humbly beg the young princess to forgive our confusion and ignorance. An auspicious beast has come into the world to protect Jing.
Jingyuan, something serious has happened. The guards at the Imperial prison have sent in a report. There has been unusual activity nearby. Unknown drifters are hiding by day and moving by night, lurking and spying in secret. They are certainly no ordinary civilians.
Although Kang Yong has been thrown into the Imperial prison, his remaining followers are still lying low throughout the capital. They must be plotting in secret, intending to break him out under cover of night.
That is my suspicion as well.
Guards, pass down my order at once. Redeploy the capital's elite Imperial troops, reinforce the prison's defenses, and strictly inspect everyone entering or leaving. Keep the area fully lit and maintain watch day and night. Without my written order, no one is to come even a step near the Imperial prison.
Yes.
This aura is icy and bone-chilling. It is nothing like the baleful energy on Kang Yong. This evil force is purer and far more sinister. Father, something is wrong. The prison break by his followers is only a cover. There is an even stronger evil at work in the shadows. There will surely be great turmoil tonight. We must prepare for danger in advance. Evil miasma, disperse at once. Auspicious energy, shield the body and block the demons from causing harm. This baleful energy comes from exactly the same source as the strange bone artifact we investigated earlier. That ancient evil relic is hidden deep beneath the Imperial prison.
It seems the prison break was only a diversion. Their true objective is the dangerous forbidden thing hidden beneath the Imperial prison.
Your Highness, after the dead fled last night, we conducted a thorough search of the entire prison and only then discovered this hidden door. After investigating, we found that it leads directly to the underground palace in the Royal Forbidden Grounds. That place has been sealed for 100 years and no one has set foot there.
I found the records. Sealed within this underground palace is an ancient evil object personally sealed by the late emperor, called the Drum of Releasing Resentment. It was steeped in the essence blood of the ferocious beast Qiongji, and is especially adept at devouring the obsessions in people's hearts, amplifying greed and murderous intent, and bringing calamity to all living beings in the area.
No wonder the people of the capital have been irritable and quick to anger for no reason these past few days. Their temperaments changed so drastically, so the seal on the underground palace has weakened. The dark aura from the Xiyuan drum is leaking out, silently corrupting people's hearts and minds. This must be dealt with at once. There is not a moment to lose.
Father, Mother, let me go. The auspicious aura of Baizhi protects me. It can purify the black aura in the underground palace, and with the secret techniques recorded in the ancient texts, we can work together to reinforce the seal and suppress the evil within.
Yao Yao, hold on. Mother is here with you. The ancient texts are right at hand. We can join forces to suppress the evil spirits at any time. Do not force yourself and deplete your spiritual power.
Who's skulking in the shadows like that, sneaking around and hiding your face? You're clearly no righteous person.
This person is not Kangwu. This evil aura is colder and purer than Kangwu's, and the cultivation behind it is far deeper. This is the true villain hiding behind the scenes and controlling everything.
It seems Kang Tu was only a pawn out in front. This person has been lying low for a long time. The goal was to take advantage of the chaos, break the seal on the underground palace, awaken this Xiyuan drum, and throw the entire capital into turmoil.
Kangyong is nothing more than my useless, disappointing junior fellow disciple. I endured in silence and stayed hidden for years for this very day. Using the power of the Xiuan drum, I will absorb the resentment of all the people under heaven. I will master supreme dark arts and seize control of the realm of Jing.
Do not harm my father. An evil art?
The meager auspicious aura of a mere mortal cannot stop me. In 3 days I will set the Xiuan drum in motion and turn the entire city's people into fuel for resentment, transforming the capital into a living hell.
Mother, I understand now. Xuanya never truly cared whether the oath resentment bone could be used to cultivate dark arts. That was only a cover. Then what is it that he really wants? What he wants is not the bone. It's me. It's the primal spiritual power of Baizi's true form within me. He covets the auspicious source within me. He wants to seize divine power and make a breakthrough in his cultivation in one stroke. If that happens, all living beings under heaven will be thrown into peril. The Crown Prince's violent aura has already dissipated, and he has suffered the consequences of his own evil deeds, but a far greater darkness is about to descend. Xuanya's 3-day deadline will be upon us in no time.
The 3-day deadline is near. The game has only just begun, and the capital will soon become a living hell. Place the entire city under immediate lockdown. Hold the palace gates at all costs, protect the people, and stand ready for the demon's attack. You deliberately cheat on the weight and swindle passing customers. I've put up with you for long enough. Today, I am going to settle this with you, and I will show no leniency.
I did not cheat on the weight. You are the one picking a fight on purpose, slandering me out of malice. You can't stand seeing my business prosper, so you came here deliberately to cause trouble. What evil intent do you have?
Enough! No shouting or fighting is allowed in the streets. If anyone dares keep arguing or scuffling, they will all be arrested and jailed and punished severely. No one will be exempt. Something is wrong, very wrong. The neighbors used to live in harmony, but today they have all changed completely. They start arguing the moment they open their mouths and throwing punches at the slightest move. They simply cannot control their tempers. It is deeply sinister. I have never seen a pulse like this before.
My lord, please think of something.
Imperial Physician! The people of the entire city have suddenly been struck by a strange illness, prone to anger, violent agitation, and pointless quarrels. What exactly is the cause? Is there a remedy suited to the symptoms, a way to cure it at the root? This concerns the livelihood and safety of the entire city. You must answer truthfully.
Your Highness, I have practiced medicine for decades and have never encountered such a strange and sinister condition. The pulse is a mix of deficiency and excess, yet there is no structural damage to the internal organs. I can find no root cause, neither wind cold, food retention, nor any abnormal qi. Decoctions and acupuncture are both useless.
I am truly at a loss. There is nothing I can do.
Imperial Physician, save us! My family member used to be gentle by nature, but now flies into a violent rage and loses control at the slightest provocation. If this goes on, something terrible is bound to happen sooner or later. Please, think of a way to save the people of the whole city.
I can cleanse the resentful aura right in front of me, but the source of the black aura keeps surging outward without end, and it is spreading far too quickly. I cannot possibly sustain the entire city by myself. Sooner or later, my strength will fail me.
Child, you're in the way.
Stop wandering back and forth here and getting in the way of our work. Move aside at once.
I'm not getting in the way. I'm trying to save you. If this resentment is allowed to keep festering, sooner or later it will lead to a catastrophe.
Issue the order. The entire city is to go under a strict curfew immediately, with tight control over movement in the streets and alleys.
Your Highness, if you rashly impose a citywide curfew, the people's movement will be restricted and their livelihoods affected. That will only breed resentment, make it easier for crowds to gather and cause unrest, and further worsen the disorder in the streets. The cost will outweigh the benefit. It would be better to postpone it for now.
I'm not sealing off the streets without cause. I'm trying to save lives, protect the city, and safeguard the people. Right now, this resentment is overwhelming people's minds and their emotions are spiraling out of control. If no one keeps order at night, there will inevitably be fatal incidents. A curfew is the only prudent measure at present. If we do not strictly control the crowds and instead allow this resentment to spread, neither you nor I can bear responsibility for unrest across the entire city. But if we impose control by force, it will inevitably stir public resentment. When the people turn their anger on the authorities, the situation will become even harder to contain. No more discussion. Send the order at once to all city gates and street posts. The curfew is to be enforced without exception.
I obey your command.
Father, Mother, I understand now. I've been purifying the resentment all along, but if the source isn't eliminated, that dark energy will just keep returning. It can never be cleansed completely. Then where is the true source? What should we do to completely cut off the source of this resentment and save the people of the whole city? Using the power of the Bai clan, I trace the flow of the resentment. All the dark energy, all the violent malice is spreading from the direction of the Imperial Ancestral Temple.
Now that we've found the source, deploy the troops at once and surround the Imperial Ancestral Temple. Pass down the order. The entire army is to prepare at once, break through the gates, storm the Imperial Ancestral Temple, head straight for the heart of the altar, capture Soigné, and shatter the Oath Resentment Bone.
Cut off the source of the resentment and restore peace to the capital as soon as possible. We absolutely must not launch a direct assault. If our forces charge in rashly, we'll only alarm the Oath Resentment Bone.
The surrounding area is full of homes and narrow streets. If that evil power loses control and erupts, innocent civilians will be caught up in it in an instant, causing a catastrophe beyond remedy. We cannot bear the consequences.
If we don't storm it, are we supposed to let Soigné stay inside, channeling evil power and releasing resentment day after day to torment the people?
Watch the people of the entire city turn on one another and descend into madness? Stand by and watch the disaster spread.
I understand your highness's desire to protect the people. But meeting force with force is by no means a good strategy. A direct assault would be a desperate gamble with the lives of the entire city. It would be far safer to hold the place under siege and look for another reliable way to break the deadlock than to attack rashly.
How could I not know that caution is best? But the people suffer under this resentment every day. Every moment we wait brings more deaths, injuries, and disorder. I truly cannot bear to watch the people suffer any longer.
Mother, father, there's no need for you to argue or agonize over whether to attack or besiege the place. The evil power inside the Imperial Ancestral Temple cannot be subdued by ordinary weapons or soldiers. Only my Bai's auspicious power can confront the Oath Resentment Bone head-on and suppress Soigné's dark arts. No, the place is engulfed in dark energy, with evil forces running rampant. Soigné is insidious, cunning, and ruthless. For a child like you to go in there alone with no one protecting you is far too dangerous. I cannot set my mind at ease. I absolutely cannot let you face that danger alone.
Mother, if I don't go in, who can?
A military assault would harm the people, and if you get close, you won't be able to withstand that evil power.
The people of the whole city are suffering. As the auspicious guardian of the nation, I cannot shrink back or run away. This is a responsibility I must bear.
Yao Yao, I know you have the greater good at heart and care deeply for the people, but the danger inside is impossible to predict. I would rather enter the temple alone myself than let you, at such a young age, face those evil forces and deadly blades.
Father, you bear responsibilities to the family and the state. You must hold the line outside, protect the people, and keep the city's defenses stable. You cannot leave your post to enter the temple. Only I can go in, suppress the evil bone, and avoid harming innocent people.
This is the only prudent course. There is no other option. You must be extremely careful, protect yourself, act within your limits, and do not force a head-on fight. No matter what happens inside, no matter how dangerous the road ahead is, your father and I will remain outside the temple and do everything in our power to keep you safe. We will always be your strongest support. I've kept this protective talisman close to me for many years. It can ward off evil and shield you from weapons. Keep it with you, and may it protect you.
Mother, please don't worry. I will destroy the evil and return safely.
Just as I expected, you came to me alone in the end. Those mortal soldiers outside, along with Prince Jing and his wife, are all too timid and fearful to force their way in. All they can do is watch helplessly as you come here alone to die.
I did not come here to die. I came to eliminate evil, put an end to your schemes, and save the innocent people of the city whom you have tormented. You hide in the shadows, controlling the evil bone, amplifying people's obsessions, inciting conflict among neighbors, and destroying the peace of the populace. Your malice is extreme and intolerable by any moral standard.
Don't preach morality and justice to me. I lay in hiding for years, used the chaos of the prison break to loosen the underground palace seal, awakened the Oath Resentment Valley, and poured all my effort into this plan for one reason only, to wait for you to reveal yourself of your own accord. What I have wanted was never this capital, nor mere imperial power. What I want is the incomparably pure Bai's bloodline at your core.
I knew it all along. You covet my Bai's power and want to forcibly extract my source essence to cultivate supreme dark arts.
That's right. If today you obediently and willingly offer up your source essence for me to extract, I will stop at once. Disperse all the resentment, spare the people of the city, and not harm a single life. But if you insist on resisting, I will activate the Oath Resentment Valley and trigger all the sharp weapons across the city, making every civilian die with you and turning the capital into a living hell.
You want to use the lives of the people to force me to submit and sacrifice myself? Wishful thinking. I protect all living beings. I will never be coerced by evil, much less sacrifice myself to fulfill your wicked ambitions.
You're hopelessly stubborn, so don't blame me for being ruthless. How does it feel, little Bais? With the resentment of countless hearts weighing on you, does it cut you to the core? I've spent days carefully laying this trap, all to wear down your spirit bit by bit, break your will, leave you unable to resist, and make you surrender obediently.
I do not hate the resentment of the people. I only hate your evil heart that harms all living beings. The people's true nature. is kindness and harmony. It was you who used your evil power to twist their hearts and provoke senseless conflict. Every one of these sins is yours alone.
So what if they are sins? The victor is king and the loser is condemned. In the demonic path, power decides what is called a crime. Today, I will use this all-pervading resentment to wear away your protective power little by little, and when you are weak and defenseless. I will rip the Bay's essence out of you alive and use it to perfect my invincible dark arts and rule all lands.
Bujun, hurry! Put more force into breaking the barrier! I can feel Yao Yao's aura growing weaker and weaker, and her injuries are getting worse. She's suffering in there, and we're trapped outside, unable to do anything. It hurts me beyond words.
I know, more than anyone, I want to rush in right now and keep her safe. I've already used all my strength to drive the dragon energy into a full assault, but I simply cannot break through this dark barrier. Your Highness, the prince has already done everything he can. This evil barrier, together with the resentment in the dragon vein, renders ordinary weapons and martial skills useless. If we keep forcing an attack, we'll only waste our strength for nothing. It won't help at all.
We can only wait patiently for the young princess to break the deadlock herself.
My bloodline has awakened, an auspicious force has manifested, and evil must be destroyed. Today is your end.
This is bad. The Bay's essence has fully awakened. My plan is about to be ruined. Impossible. How could this happen? You were clearly exhausted and weakened, on the verge of collapse. How could you suddenly awaken the complete true form of Bays?
You've schemed in every possible way, manipulating hearts and throwing the whole city into chaos, yet you could never fathom the true heart of an auspicious being that protects the people, nor the heavenly law that justice will ultimately prevail over evil.
I won't accept this. I lay low for years and planned all this for so long. I was on the verge of success. How can it end halfway? Oath Resentment Valley, suppress Bays for me. Make one last desperate struggle.
Devour all things, crush all auspicious power, destroy everything!
A mere evil spirit born of tainted ground dares to act so brazenly before Bays. You have long been nourished by resentment and have harmed countless living beings. Today, I will act on heaven's behalf, suppress and eliminate you, and put an end to this threat forever.
It's over.
It's all over!
The evil spirit has been suppressed, the dark art has fallen apart, and there is no turning this around now.
The auspicious deity protects the world.
It's open! The door is open! Golden light has appeared and evil will surely be eradicated! My Yao Yao is fine, our daughter is safe!
Heaven and earth have spirit, auspicious power protects the city. With Yao Yao protecting the countless people of Jing, our land will surely remain peaceful forever, free of great calamity.
You used Oath Resentment Valley to magnify human obsession, spread resentment, throw Jing City into chaos, turn neighbors against one another, and harm countless innocent people. Driven by ambition, you even tried to seize the source of auspicious power and disrupt the order of the human world. Your crimes are unforgivable. Today, in the name of Bays, I pass judgment on behalf of heaven. I will destroy all your evil entities and vessels, cripple your dark arts, and seal you forever beneath the darkness. You shall never again emerge to sow chaos.
I schemed my whole life, only to be defeated in the end by the justice of heaven and by the goodness in people's hearts. I will die with my eyes unclosed.
Oh!
The young princess is truly powerful. She rid the people of evil and quelled the chaos at the ancestral temple. This is a blessing for the people and for the nation. I never expected that after awakening her source power, she would still be able to maintain human form.
We were foolish before and blindly followed others, wrongly accusing Fubao. We are deeply ashamed.
Though Yao Yao is still very young, she bears the greater good of the nation and its people in her heart. She has risked her life time and again to protect the common people and quell these calamities. She is, without question, an auspicious guardian deity of the realm. These four characters represent the most sincere gratitude and honor bestowed by the court and by all our people.
Father, Mother, the evil has not been completely eradicated. I can clearly sense that a trace of bone-chilling dark power slipped away during the chaos just now, and is now hiding in the shadows. The threat has not been eliminated. We cannot let our guard down.
Yao Yao, search the entire area carefully and make sure you pinpoint where the remnant is hiding. As long as this strand of cold evil remains, the human world will know no peace. I have felt this burden hanging over my heart the whole time, unable to rest or eat in peace.
Exactly! A remnant hiding in the shadows and waiting for its chance is far more insidious and cunning than an evil force that confronts us openly. If it catches us off guard and launches a nighttime attack on homes along the streets and alleys, harming the elderly, the weak, and children, the consequences would be unthinkable. That strand of extreme cold evil power is hiding deep inside Cold Mist Valley, 100 li outside Jincheng. I can sense clearly that this is a fragment of Xuanye's core soul, deliberately split off before his death. It is also carrying scattered evil spirit fragments and hiding in the cold pool at the bottom of the valley, slowly nourishing itself with the pool's frigid yin energy. It wants to recover its strength and return one day to take revenge on the human world and on me.
Your Highness, young princess. Cold Mist Valley never sees warm sunlight all year round. The sinister winds linger at the valley floor. The cold cuts to the bone. The terrain is complex, and with the added cold aura of the frozen domain, its combat power would surge. It would be extremely risky to lead troops there rashly for a siege. It would be better to hold the capital, guard all 4 approaches strictly, wait for the remnant to show itself, and then seize the opportunity to surround and destroy it. Prudence should come first. Waiting for it to show itself is no different from waiting for disaster to come to our door. For every day the remnant gathers strength in secret, it grows that much stronger. If it fully restores its evil power, freezes the valley, and attacks the capital, there will be countless casualties and devastation in the streets. By then, it will be too late for us to act.
Cold Mist Valley is perilous, but I carry a protective talisman that wards off evil. The 3 of us will go together, united in purpose.
This place is unbearably cold, even more biting than winter on the frontier. The fog is so thick we can barely see the road ahead, and it's eerily quiet all around. I can't shake the feeling that something is watching us from the dark, and it's making me uneasy.
The remnant is hiding in the shadows around the cold pool. Concealed by the valley floor's frigid aura, it lies in wait. It is cunning and will surely strike in secret when our guard is down. Do not relax your vigilance.
All of you, listen to my command. Quickly form an encirclement formation and seal off the cold pool from all sides. Do not leave a single opening. Prevent the remnant from breaking through and escaping. Today we must trap it completely and eradicate this cold evil once and for all.
Your Highness, the cold at the valley floor is too intense. The soldiers' limbs stiffen after only a few steps. Their blood and ki stagnate, and they are unable to fight at close range.
It's alright. I'll break the ice and clear the way. Auspicious energy can warm and dispel all yin cold. This little bit of chill from the valley floor cannot stop me.
Yao Yao, did you think that destroying the evil power in the ancestral temple and capturing Xuanye meant you could rest easy? Today I will use the extreme cold at the bottom of this valley to freeze the entire mountain valley. After that, I will freeze the capital all the way through, leave the people rigid with cold, destroy the court, and personally avenge the grudge of your interference today.
You are delusional. I will never let you take even half a step out of this valley. And I certainly will not let you harm the capital in the slightest. Today, right here, I will put a complete end to your path of evil.
Yo, be careful. Everyone, form a defensive formation. Shields out. Protect the people on both flanks. Hold back the ice spike assault with your lives if necessary. Do not retreat a single step. Protect the people behind us and hold the valley line at all costs.
Golden light formation, appear. Quickly block the ice spikes.
So this is all the Bay's auspicious deity amounts to. In the end, you're nothing but a weak young beast.
You wounded my closest family, harmed my companions, and brought chaos to the human world. Today, I will give it everything I have and wipe out this cold evil completely.
Little girl, your family is badly wounded, your forces are collapsing, your barrier is shattered, and your spiritual power is nearly exhausted. What are you still struggling for? Hand over Baze's origin obediently, and I'll at least leave them with intact bodies. Otherwise, I will freeze this entire valley in an instant and turn every one of you into ice statues to sleep here forever.
You can stop dreaming! I can see it clearly. You are Xuanye's last remnant of his core soul, barely clinging to existence on the cold pool's yin aura, with your heart set only on revenge against the human world, against the people, and against me. Do you think wounding my father and freezing everyone else can force me to give in? You do not understand at all where my bottom line lies.
A bottom line? In the face of absolute cold power, a bottom line is worthless. Today I will shatter the golden light protecting your body and freeze your bones, flesh, and blood solid.
Yao Yao, don't take him head on! Mother, if we give even a single step today, this cold fiend will immediately rush out of the valley and freeze Joshua overnight. I will bring everyone back safely.
Since you refuse to surrender, then you can all be buried with me.
Freeze the valley and crush everything. Let's see how a mere auspicious spirit like you can withstand this annihilating cold.
In the name of Baze, I swear, today this auspicious power will suppress the cold evil. Golden light will shatter 10,000 layers of ice, protect my loved ones, protect the soldiers, protect these lands and rivers, and never retreat a single step. You only understand cultivating evil power. You know nothing of the strength of the human heart. Behind me are the concern of my family, the trust of my soldiers, and the hopes of the people. The power of that conviction is stronger and more enduring than any icy evil force. You can never compare to it.
Your Highness, the battle is extremely dangerous. The young princess is holding off the evil alone. We are already unable to help, and staying on the front line will only burden her and force her to divide her attention to protect us.
We should withdraw to the rear of the valley at once, clear the battlefield for her, and let her focus on eliminating the evil without worries. That would truly be helping her.
That makes sense. If we stay here, Yao Yao will keep having to look back and worry about our safety, and that will only hold her back. We'll fall back, hold the formation, protect the wounded, and secure the retreat route. We must not leave the evil any way to escape. That is the best way to support her.
I have amassed 100 years of cold power, and today it will all erupt. I'd like to see how many rounds of fierce assault your little protective golden light can withstand. Once I break the barrier, I'll tear you apart first, then freeze the world, silence all living things, and leave the human realm without warmth forever.
I can see it clearly. The more ferocious you are now, the faster you will collapse afterward. This is only your final mad struggle before death. You cannot change the outcome.
Nonsense. My reserves are endless. How could this possibly be a death struggle? Stop trying to unsettle me. Prepare to die.
I cannot falter. If I do, the barrier will shatter and everyone will be hurt.
I must steady my breath, steady the auspicious light, and steady everyone's hope.
I am the last line of defense in this valley.
My husband, look at that barrier. There are more and more cracks. Yao Yao is about to reach her limit. Are we really supposed to just stand by and watch, unable to help at all? I wish I could bear this danger in her place.
More than anyone, I want to bear it for her too, but we do not have Baze's original power. If we go up there, we will only make things worse. We must control our emotions and hold a rear position.
Control myself? How am I supposed to do that? That is my own daughter. She is up there bleeding and fighting for her life, while we sit here safely on the ground. I cannot bear that in good conscience. I'd rather go up there. I'd rather endure the cold and take the blows of the ice.
If you rush up there impulsively and get hurt, Yao Yao will surely be distracted trying to protect you. Then the barrier will fall, and the entire force will be wiped out. Can you bear that responsibility? Loving her is not about acting on impulse. It means understanding the situation, cooperating, and not adding to the child's burden.
Your Highness, every word the prince said is true. If you go up there now, you will only create trouble and hold the young princess back.
The greatest help you can give is to hold the rear steadily. Please do not act on emotion and ruin the larger situation.
It is not that I don't understand. It is just that my heart aches so much that I cannot sit still, cannot stand steady, and cannot even sleep at night.
You survive on cold power. I draw strength from overcoming cold itself. All things in this world generate and restrain one another. Your core is also your fatal weakness. I will not compete with you in brute force. I will strike directly at your weak point and completely uproot the source of your cold power.
No, you must not attack my core. If my source is damaged, my soul will be scattered at once and I will never be reborn.
Today I act on heaven's behalf to end your evil thoughts and restore clarity and peace to the world.
I refuse to accept this. I have not yet taken my revenge, nor frozen the world. How could I lose to a mere girl? The way of heaven is unjust. I will not die in peace.
Heaven's way is most just. Good and evil are always repaid in the end, and those who do evil are bound to perish. This is the path you chose for yourself. You have no one else to blame. At last, the evil has been ended. All resentment and all hidden dangers have been removed by Yao Yao. From now on, the capital will be at peace, and the people will no longer suffer from this cold and calamitous affliction.
My dear child, you've been through so much. You really did it.
By your own strength, you completely swept away the last evil in the world and protected everyone.
Your mother is truly both proud of you and heartbroken for you.
It wasn't hard. As long as everyone is safe, and as long as our family can be reunited in peace, Yao Yao is happy. I feel especially happy now. I no longer have to guard against hidden dangers in the dark or wake in the middle of the night, sensing evil energy and worrying.
Yao Yao, you are not only the auspicious guardian of Jing Kingdom, but also the greatest pride your mother and I will ever have in this lifetime.
The young princess's divine might is unmatched. She has rid the people of evil and quelled this final calamity. From now on, all under heaven will be secure and at peace. We offer our heartfelt admiration and will remember your grace forever. With auspicious blessing protecting the world, all under heaven is at peace.
Yo. Congratulations on completing your mission. I've come to take you home.
Clan leader, the grass in the heavens tastes awful. The warmth of life in the human world suits me much better.
Once a child grows up, even the clan leader can't make her choices for her. Fortunately, the merit from this time is enough to let another child take human form.
Child, are you really not going home?
Mother, wherever you father and my brother are, that is Yao Yao's home now.
Let's rest for a while, get everything in order, and then head home.
Yes, General!
The road we've traveled to get here has been far too difficult. Court struggles, rebellion in the Eastern Palace, Xuanye's chaos, resentment throughout the city, and the final battle in the Cold Valley. Looking back on each and every incident, it truly was fraught with danger at every step. One slight misstep could have brought catastrophe upon the entire city.
Yes, I used to hope only for a peaceful life, far from conflict.
But it was only when disaster truly struck that I understood peace is never something you simply wait for.
It is something our family secured by standing together and carrying the burden side by side.
I used to be afraid of seeing the child suffer, but now I understand that she was born with a mission, with a greater duty on her shoulders.
Exactly, we care for her deeply, and all the more we must support her in fulfilling that calling. From now on, may the court be upright, the borders secure, and the people prosperous. Our family will safeguard our home and country and protect all the people, living up to these auspicious signs and this flourishing age.
May there be no more evil in the world, and may all under heaven be bathed in warmth and light. May everyone live their lives well, safe year after year, and free of worry. All right, everyone, please rise.
Thank you, fellow townspeople.
Greetings, General!